Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy. It's your boy, dog. Matthew Shack live here in Los Angeles, man. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. This is what happens when you don't put lighter fluid in the damn lighter. Happy Friday to y'all. Y'all getting these early morning lives, bruh. Because I'm an early bird, bruh. I figure, hey, went for a morning walk with the family. And last 2 days I've been coming in early. If I have something to talk about, I'm just going to come in early. Shit. Get that coal out your eyes, man. Wake your goat mouth ass up, man. Come on, dog. Get your ass up. All right. Hey, man. First things first. Salute to the unfiltered nation and the unfiltered fan. Pick up the merch, bro. I told you I'd be wearing the merch, bro. You know what I'm saying? Happy Friday to all you guys. Okay. But yeah, man. The New England Patriots wasted no time. They have a sense of urgency. Okay. And they went ahead and they hired Jerod Mayo as the new head coach of the New England Patriots. It's only been like, a little bit less than 48 hours. Not even 48, 24 hours. Because yesterday morning when I came on, Bill Belichick was, he had been, so I don't even know what they're calling it. I don't know if they're calling it a resignation. They're not calling it a firing. They're calling it a mutual split. Man, it wasn't no mutual split, dog. Because in the neighborhood I brought in, when your job tells you, we ain't fucking with you, that means your ass is fired. Hey, I don't care what how they're trying to spit it out wherever you want. Hey, but Jerod Mayo is the new coach of the New England Patriots, and it took them 1 day. One day. Okay? How did they get it done so fast? See, these are the things that if you're a fan of the New England Patriots, you don't give a damn. Trust me, the Patriot way does not care about how we feel about anything. Okay? It's like you have it's like your grandmother, man, back in the days, or your great grandmother who used to grow their own vegetables, grow their own corn, grow their own tomatoes. My grandmother had she had like about 20 acres of corn that they would harvest and shit. She had a big ass farm. My grandmother had all of that shit, but she'd always be complaining about certain rodents and certain animals coming in eating up her shit. And she get out there with her damn shotgun looking for them animals and popping caps in their asses and shit, fucking up her corn shit. The Patriot way is like that. They're like the dirty kid at your school. You're like, man, this guy's house must be filthy as hell, man. This guy's got mud on his shoes. He's stinking. His fingernails is black with dirt. But when you go to his house, it's immaculate. It's immaculate. You walk in there, the lawns are manicured. Everything is crispy. You know what I'm saying? You walk in the house got a nice smell in it. And you're like, damn, how does this dirty ass person live here? Because they're only dirty when they're around you or at your shit. They're only there to dirty up your house. They're not there to dirty up their own house. That's why he's walking around. That's why he's outside. Okay. You couldn't find a crumb in damn Gillette Stadium, but you come over there and you just spill the damn tomato sauce all over our shit. But hey, that's how it is. You shouldn't have never let them in the first place. So, how in the hell did they get done so quick? How do you get rid of Bill Belichick in 24 hours? You've interviewed everybody, including the Rooney Rule. Did you hear about anybody interviewing for the Patriots job? I didn't. How do you interview all the candidates in a day? When you're hearing about all these other people asking permission for this guy, asking for permission from that guy, asking for permission to interview this person. How did the Patriots get that shit done so quick? Just asking a question, bro, because obviously they got it done fast. Now, let's understand, until there's a press conference, it's not official. But it's official enough for ESPN to be reporting it, bro. Somebody make it make sense, bro. Okay? Make it make sense. Okay? I don't get it. But with that being said, Jerod Mayo, man, let's talk about it. Because the new NFL transcript has been written. No more old ass people. No more old ass motherfuckers, bruh. Yo ass. No old ass people. Jerod Mayo, I remember him as a player. He won defensive player rookie of the year. He's a one ringer, won one championship. Was it 2018? I think he won championship 2018. Or was it? No, I think it was 2014. Well, shit, it don't matter. He's got one ring. But here's the important part, you guys. And let's get these likes up, man. Hit the smash the notification bell so you could be notified when we're on here. Run up the likes with the like button and tip your bartender, bruh. Let's get it cracking. It's Friday, man. It's Friday. Okay? And it should be a 3-day weekend for a lot of y'all. Okay? But if it ain't, get that money, that overtime on a holiday on Monday. Okay? Martin Luther King. With that being said, Jerod Mayo is 37 years old. Let me say that again. Jerod Mayo is the youngest coach in the National Football League. He's 37. Okay? Bill Belichick was 71. They put their coach in a hot tub time machine and de-aged his ass about 30-something years, bro. He's 37. He's the youngest coach in the NFL. Sean McVay was the youngest coach in the NFL, and he's 37. But Jerod Mayo is 1 month younger than him. These guys are all under 40, man. Kyle Shanahan is under 40. I think he's 30, 37, 38. He's not even 40. Sean McVay's 37. Jerod Mayo's 37. They got rid of a 71-year-old crotchety old man and brought in a brother. The first black head coach in the history of the New England Patriots, bro. Y'all ain't understanding what that means in Boston. You ain't understanding that. But people in Boston know. And I know. There's a lot of racial divide in Boston, bro. There's a lot of racism in Boston, bro. Okay? And that ain't allegedly. You can ask players that played there. Kobe Bryant said, man, when he was in there, man, they was calling him the N-word with the hard ER in there. Bill Russell said it. Okay, Paul Pierce said it. Players that played for the damn Boston Red Sox said it. They'll call you that shit quick. How do they feel about having a black head coach? That's the shit that I'm wondering. I don't think everybody likes that. I'm being honest. They ain't liking it, but there's nothing they can do because Robert Kraft does what he wants to do. Salute to another black man getting a bag. I like that. It don't matter what team it is. It just matters that shit is changing. Okay? So that means Mike Vrabel ain't getting the damn head coaching job. I thought he was going to be the next guy. They said, no, we're not doing that. And you know Josh McDaniels damn near, he's swinging at the air right now. Come on, Dad. It's my turn to drive. Nah, man. You crash into everybody. You crash the Bronco. You crash the Broncos, You crash the Raiders, shit. You ain't crashing my shit. Okay? And it's on and cracking for you Boston Patriot guys out there. We got some Patriot guys in here. You guys just haven't had nothing to talk about. You ain't been able to talk shit. That's why you're real quiet. But you're on here. Okay? Trust me. Boston Patriots. Okay? You guys are here. All right? So, if the changing of the guard is the younger people, because it's obvious. Pete Carroll, 72, lost his job. This is all this week. Let's not act like this ain't happened since Monday. This week ain't even over, bro. The week ends on Sunday. Look at what's going on in football, period. All these old ass legends are being led out to pasture. They're putting them in a field with a whole bunch of grass and hay, saying, hey man, this is your new home. This is where you'll be until you die. But what you won't be is on the sidelines. Outside of Bill Belichick and maybe Nick Saban, if Nick Saban wants to try to, come back to the pros, but we all know when he was a Miami Dolphins coach, he was horrible. He was on Josh McDaniels' level. He was that bad. Matter of fact, Josh McDaniels was a better head coach in the pros than Nick Saban, which is crazy to think about. So, my question is, and I found out ESPN alert. I haven't read any articles. I haven't, know what people are saying out there. But my question is, how in the fuck did they hire somebody so quick? When you're supposed to, you got to go through all this shit. How did the Patriots get away with this shit? I don't get it. You have to interview 2 minority candidates. Okay, let's say Jerod Mayo wasn't the head coach, so he's one. Who was the other minority candidate they interviewed? How did they get it done? You have to interview 2. Don't got to be black. They could be Asian. They could be Hispanic. They could be Argyle, Stotted, Botted, Striped. Don't matter. I didn't hear about no other minority candidate being interviewed. How in the hell did they do it? You don't get to say, oh, well, we hired a minority coach and still not do the Rooney Rule, bro. The Rooney Rule doesn't matter who you hire. It matters who you interview. And I didn't see nobody saying, I didn't hear nobody interview for that job. Tell me somebody who we know had an interview. How do you make a decision before you interview everybody? How do you do that? That's the point. That's why I keep trying to tell you about the NFL, man. We love the NFL. We're not giving the NFL up. It's a part of who we are. It's in our fabric. It's in our DNA. But let's not act like it ain't. Let's not act like it don't have a whole lot of damn holes in it, bruh. And then for a lot of people who are wondering, well, why is John Gruden suing the NFL? And why is Brian Flores suing the NFL? And why you think, bruh? Because of stuff like this. They ain't never going to tell you what they don't want you to know. They ain't never going to put you up on game, dog. Okay? How in the hell do you hire a coach when you didn't interview nobody, bro? How you do it? See how long it's taken everybody else? You you lose your all-time greatest coach, 24-year incumbent coach, yesterday morning. And then today you put out a statement, or at least it's all over everywhere, credible sources. This ain't no rumor, you guys. It ain't no rumor. Stephen A. Smith spoke on it on the air. ESPN is a partner of the NFL. You think that they're going to put out information and put their number one cash cow, Steve, out there to talk about, oh, I think it's great that they hired Jerod Mayo. How did I know? Because when it came on and I clicked on it to read the article, had Stephen A. already on the damn thing talking about this shit. How the hell you do that, dog? I'm just saying, bro, answer that. The Patriot way. That's how. Robert Kraft said, hey man, we're not doing the good old boy network shit no more, bruh. I'm gonna get these black dudes. They've had 15 head coaches since 1960. The Patriots are an original AFL football team. They're the same age as the Raiders. We're all in the AFL together, bro. Chargers, Raiders, Broncos, Oilers, who are now Tennessee, Chiefs. We're all in the AFL, bro. And all came in 1960. That's when they created the AFL. So we're all the same age. We're all the same. We're all going to be 64 years old. They've had 15 head coaches. Never had a black head coach. But they went ahead and said, fuck all of that. We trying to win. We ain't doing that shit no more. We ain't doing the whole, hey man, we gotta look like this and we gotta look like that. And the Patriot way is now going to the soul food spot and shit. They about to go get them some black eyed peas, some candied yams, some grandma's fried chicken with some Louisiana hot sauce and shit, and some macaroni and cheese with some big ass piece of cornbread. Now you're gonna see Robert Kraft gonna be in his luxury box with some sisters in there motherfucking twerking. Twerk City over there now, dog. They tired of losing. See, that's what they do, bro. When they tired of losing, they'll bring you in. That's how sports got integrated in the first place. That's how it started. Okay? Before 1947, there was no black players in Major League Baseball until Branch Rickey. Branch Rickey said, hey man, I'm hearing about these players in the Negro Leagues. Started watching them Negro League games. They started having the Negro All-Stars playing the New York Yankees. They started doing that shit with Babe Ruth and all that. And Josh Gibson and Satchel Paige and all these motherfuckers. They was fucking up the Yankees, bro. He's like, hey man, I gotta find a black player. They're like, hell nah, we ain't know. Man, they got their league, we got ours. Branch Rickey like, hey man, Brooklyn Dodgers. He's like, hey man, I don't know what you guys are talking about. I gotta find the right guy to put up with you racist people. All right, he went out, looked around, said, nah, he'll probably slap the shit out of somebody. This guy, nah, they ain't gonna work. What about this dude over here, Jackie Robinson? Y'all saw the movie with Chadwick Boseman? Picked his ass up. He was the only black player in the entire Major League Baseball for a whole year. Y'all saw the movie. Who won the Rookie of the Year that year? Who won the pennant that year? They did. Funny thing happened. The next year, other teams said, hey man, we gotta go get us one too. I need one. I need one. I need one too. The next year, there was like 6 players. See, trying to tell you, man. Trying to tell you, the Patriots is making it known. We ain't trying to not win no more. We don't care what color you are now. They finally came into what century is this? 21st? They finally decided to come on in out the cold and get them somebody to galvanize the troops, bruh. If the Patriots can have like a lot of y'all Raider Nation fans out there, they don't want AP. If the Patriots of all teams, the absolute Wonder Bread team, because you know Wonder Bread, if they can have a black head coach, what's your problem? Remember? Oh, Josh McDaniels got 6 championships, Shaq. He's an offensive coordinator. Oh, man, Bill Belichick, Shaq. What do you think about Bill Belichick, man? You guys want to be Patriots so bad. Now the Patriots is doing Antonio Pierce. But younger. I'm definitely going to talk shit to you guys. All you shit talking motherfuckers, I'm going to talk shit to you guys. Because what's the excuse now? He's not experienced, Shaq. Jerod Mayo and Antonio Pierce are the fucking same. I may have to do a live on that. I may have to say that shit. I may have to come back a little bit later and do that live. Antonio Pierce is 45 years old. Jerod Mayo is 37 years old. Antonio Pierce is 8 years older than him, and he's not even old. 8 years younger. I love it. I love it. Tell the truth, shame the devil, and there's a lot of devils out there. What's the excuse now? Did they go and run? Did they go and run around and put roses at the feet of Jim Harbaugh? Nah, they said we're gonna do what? Hire from within. They ain't playing your game. They ain't playing your game. 30% of Raider Nation, they're not playing your game. They didn't even fucking flinch. They didn't even look that way. The most successful, winning franchise in the last 25 years. Now, we understand Pittsburgh, they're going to say, we're 6-2 too. We got 6-2. But shit, you guys won your first Super Bowl 50 years ago. When I was there watching my team for the first year lose to y'all. They've won theirs in the past. Yeah, pretty much in the past less than 30 years, they won 6. Went to 8. If the most successful team in the National Football League, who the media is on their nuts, who the fan bases, who all the fans want to be like, who fans will change their whole identity for to be like them. Oh, the Patriots, man, they have a part on this side, man. I have a part on this side. Let me start parting my shit. That's y'all motherfuckers, man. Oh, man, the Patriots eats a poached egg in the morning, man. I think I'll make me a poached egg. Oh, the Patriots are vegan. I think I'll go vegan. The Patriots wear flip-flops with no socks. I think I'll wear my flip-flops with no socks. You guys are monkey see, monkey do motherfuckers. They didn't fall for the Jim Harbaugh hype. They hired their own. What have I been saying? Put a 1 in the chat if I've been telling you about hire from within. But you know what, hey, Shaq, what do you think? Shaq, what do you think? What do you think about Nick Saban? Shaq, what do you think? What do you think about now the Mike Vrabel talk is starting? Shaq, what about Mike Vrabel? They didn't even hire Mike Vrabel. The Patriots didn't even hire Mike Vrabel. They didn't even hire his ass. Somebody who's been, with what you guys say, somebody who has experience being a head coach. Oh, Shaq, Mike Vrabel, he's a head coach with the Tennessee Titans for 6 years, and he made the playoffs 4 out of 6. And you motherfuckers open up a whole statistical almanac. Josh McDaniels in 1981, man. He had his first Snicker bar and shit. Patriots ain't playing you guys' game, dog. They playing my game. They doing what I say to do. Fuck all this. Okay? They're funny as fuck. Now maybe you guys will start getting on the AP train, but you probably won't. But answer, I got 2 questions. Number 1, how in the fuck do you hire everybody so fast? How do you go through all those people you need to interview in less than 24 hours, bro? I got an alert on the Jerod Mayo shit. Well, actually, yesterday, I got an alert on Bill Belichick at 4:30 a.m. here in LA. 4:30 a.m., that's when I got it. Okay? I was already up. That was 24 hours ago. 24 hours later, I get an alert about Jerod Mayo probably around 5:30. So a little bit less, 23 hours. How do you interview 2 minority candidates? Okay, 1 because Jerod Mayo, but you still have to interview another one. But you don't know who none of these people are, and all the other people you interview. How the fuck did they do that? Don't they gotta follow the Rooney Rule and follow the rules too? I don't know, man. Ask Deflategate. Ask Spygate. They do have a moniker of the Patriots, allegedly. You tell me what happened. Meanwhile, we haven't interviewed nobody. Who the fuck have we interviewed? We had our head coaching position. See, this is. See, I'm that kind of guy, man. I'm analytical, bro. I'm an intellectual. I'm analytical. It bothers me, man, for me to fucking think that somebody's trying to pull the wool over my eyes. Somebody's trying to fucking get over on me. Somebody's trying to motherfucking tell me it's raining when they trying to piss on my fucking feet. Like, nah, dog. I'm too smart. You ain't good. You put something in front of me, I'm analyzing it, bro. You don't get to tell me, oh man, Shaq, you don't need to read that, man. Basically what it says is, now what were you saying, bro? I'm gonna definitely process it. How in the fuck did they do that shit, man? And your team didn't do it. You know how many teams need coaches right now, bro? You know how many coaching openings are in the NFL right now? Homeboy's on his Harley. Yeah, that's the homie. That's the other homie. Okay? Got a bunch of homies over here. Got some shit cracking. There was 7 teams that needed coaches, bro. Raiders, Chargers, Falcons, Patriots, Seahawks, Panthers. What was the other one? I'm missing one. Redskins, Commanders. I'm old school. 7 teams. 1 team got it done in less than 24 hours. Nobody else got it done. Please explain that to me, man. Please explain that to me. But then again, you don't have to explain it to me. The Patriot way. Patriot way is everybody else follow the rules. He's not following the rules. He's not following the rules. He's not following the rules. He's breaking the law. He's breaking the law. He's breaking the law. But then they breaking all the laws, allegedly. I'm just saying. Once again, man, you guys got flim-flammed again, man. How many times you guys gonna fall for it? Man, you know, it's starting to, and I'll read your questions. It's starting to get to the point where, dare I say, salute to the New England Patriots for fucking getting over all the damn time, bruh. Like, damn. They figured it out. They got the Da Vinci Code to this shit. How the fuck did they get away with so much shit? And you guys don't say shit. Y'all don't motherfucking acknowledge shit. Y'all, you want to be like them so bad. I don't want to be nothing like them, dog. At all. And I'm not. I'm a Raider. I'm my own. I got my own history. I got my own canon. Got my own origin story and shit. Just because you're a superhero don't mean you got the same origin. Superman came from Krypton. Batman came from Gotham. Aquaman came from the fucking ocean and shit. Okay. Wonder Woman came from Paradise Island. They're all superheroes, but they don't got the same. You guys want somebody else's life. You want to be somebody else, bro. And they just keep playing. They just keep playing you guys. They don't play me. Got to get to the point, man, where you got to respect the criminal who gets away with robbing all the banks. Like, fuck, dude. You got the video. You got the picture. You got the damn fingerprints. You got the evidence. But you don't prosecute. It's like how John Gotti was, bro. Like, just never go to prison, bro. Just Teflon Don. Just show up in a damn Armani suit, grin, slick his hair back, go through a bullshit ass trial, walk out grinning, not guilty on all charges. But you didn't pay attention to the fact that they was paying people on the jury and shit. You didn't pay attention to that. So that's what I got to say, man. I'm glad a brother got a job. I'm definitely down with the minorities getting a job. I hope Ron Rivera gets a job. Like, we need to have the NFL can't be looking like gold medal flour on the coaching when you got so many people of color playing the game. You got to have people that, you know. But how in the, even though they did that, how in the hell did they do it in 23 and a half hours, bro? Please explain that to me. I don't get it. If that's the case, Mark, make a decision right now, bro. If Mark Davis wants to hire Antonio Pierce, we should be hearing in about 3, 2, 1. Antonio Pierce is the new coach of the Raiders. What's the difference? Why do we got to go through all the rigmarole? Why do we got to go through all the paperwork? Why do we got to go through all the interview processes and shit? Why do we got to provide bag lunches for all these coaches to come in to Henderson and sit down and talk to Mark Davis and interview and be on a whiteboard and draw X's and O's and shit and draw. Well, here's my offensive scheme. We pull the guard and then this, you know, we're in motion and Jerod Mayo was already the damn coach. How the fuck did they do that shit? I want to know. I ain't heard an explanation yet. I didn't hear ESPN's even fucking inquire. You think those people don't know? You don't think Stephen A knows that shit? Skip? You don't think they know about the Rooney Rule, bro? How did they skirt that, bro? There's no way. There's nothing. And I know, especially Patriots. You guys are going to be, first of all, the Patriot fans don't give a fuck. They always get their way. They have their way. You got to respect it, bro. All right? It's like the homie who always gets caught cheating, but nothing happens. I had a homie like that, bro. He always was getting caught cheating. Guess what he said? Wasn't me. I saw you. You came out of the restaurant with her. Wasn't me. I looked you dead in your face, called your name. Wasn't me. Maybe it wasn't you. Yeah, maybe it wasn't, because I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, man, salute, man. Having your way is having your way, bro. Ain't no use being jealous. Respect it. Respect the hustle, bro. Y'all got hustled again. Bro. Michigan ain't even moved that fast. They don't have a Rooney Rule in the NCAAs. They could just give Harbaugh the damn blank check. They ain't even did it that quick. How in the hell did they do that shit? I want to see what people are saying, but ain't nobody saying shit. Because they're not going to say nothing. Because Robert Kraft is Robert Kraft. Mark Davis is Mark Davis. That's why. That's crazy as fuck to me, bro. Crazy than a motherfucker. But salute, bro. It's chess, not checkers, dog. Some of y'all playing Uno on the chessboard. Okay? Some of y'all pitching pennies up against the wall. Not us over here, man. We're chess players over here, bro. We're grand dragons over here. Like, what the hell's going on? How the fuck did they do that shit? All right. Read you guys' questions, see what's going on with y'all, man. Salute. Happy Friday, man. But, shit. I need to know what's popping. Let me see what's going on with y'all, man. Let me read y'all, man. God. William Boozer, what's going on, Booze, man? Unknown Raider guy, what's going on, man? My man, what's popping? Tippy Bartender, like the video. Hey, man, come on, man. Get the likes up, y'all. Come on, dog. This is a participatory situation over here, dog. I come on. I fight the cold and shit. It's cold in LA. It's cold as fuck now. To us. Y'all on the East Coast, y'all motherfuckers will be walking around in a Speedo outside. But this LA, bro. If it ain't above 75 degrees, it's cold. Okay, happy Friday to all y'all. What's up, Neek? Dominique in the house. Lil Pee Wee. Yo, Shaq, I'm honestly surprised the Patriots hired Jerod Mayo, considering the fact New England is known for being racist. Let me tell you something, man. I've never been to Boston in my life. But my father, when my father was in college in when he was, well, when was it? In the early 60s. His sister, his older sister, lived in Boston for a while. And my father, when he was in college, he went up to Boston. And, just to visit his sister, out of college or whatever, man, before the, civil rights movement, And my dad told me that he goes, that he went up there, man, he had no money. Father didn't have any, of course, didn't have no money. Coming from the South and went up there he had some money, but he didn't have enough money for the whole summer. He stayed there the whole summer. And, one thing about my dad has always been like the first black man to ever be in certain situations. Like my father went to naval flight school. And, he was in Vietnam, but he went to flight school. And I seen my father's picture in flight school. You know how you had them team pictures? So they had a flight school picture, black and white. Man, the whole picture was white. One black guy in the flight school, the graduating flight school. One black dude, everybody else was not black. It was my dad. A lieutenant in the Navy. Okay? Navigator. Flew over, dropping shit on motherfuckers. That was my pops. Still here. My dad's still alive. I'm going to ask him. So my father went up to Boston. Because I'm always going to tell you some real shit. Because over here it's about authenticity. It's not about numbers. It's not about how many views we get. It's not about how many subscribers we got. It's about authenticity. Because 5 years down the line, when we're where we need to be, there ain't going to be no whole man Shaq, you said this, blah, blah, blah. And we found out it was bullshit. Like what's going on with Stephen A. right now and Jason Whitlock. Jason Whitlock is tearing up all his shit that he said that he did in college, man. He's fucking digging and finding out shit ain't lining up. Steve might have went in there and said some shit that didn't happen, allegedly. But it's not looking good right now for Steve. Still got a job, though. But he might have lied on his resume, allegedly. It's not looking good right now. Nobody can find evidence of any of the shit he put in his memoirs, in his book, any of that. Okay? But anyway, let me get back to my story. My father went to Boston. He was up there. And he's always worked. He's always had, worked or had a job or went out to go get his money, because that's what it was. If you wanted money back in them days, you had to go get it, So my dad said he saw in whatever the Boston newspaper is, that they were looking for salesmen to sell encyclopedias door to door. You're black. It's 1960s. You in Boston. Well, Bill Russell was the greatest athlete in that city, and he said that he was being called the N-word everywhere he went. He was being called the N-word when he was winning championships on the court. Okay? So my father's up there. He sees this ad. He's like, man, let me call. They said, Coach, my dad doesn't sound, get on the phone. He knows proper English. He knows how to talk and shit. He ain't on the phone sounding ghetto. So they told me, hey, come on down, da-da-da-da. He said when he walked in the door, they were surprised he was black, because there was nobody else was down there trying to come down there, because they live in Boston and they're like, I'm not going down there. We already know what it is. So guy came, like, yeah. Like, hey, I called about the. That was you? That's what they said. That was you? I said, yeah. Well, shit, sit down. My dad went in there and they started talking to my dad. My dad started talking to them. Oh, I was my father. He was like 19. Dad was like 19 years old. Talking to him, 18, 19, something like that. Talking to him. That dude liked my dad. He's like, wow. He goes, I'm up here visiting my sister, getting ready to go to college, blah, 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 blah. So I was like, wow, you're really articulate. That was common. That's the way they talked to you back then, bro. They didn't expect you to look a certain way and be articulate. He's like, you're very articulate. That's like, thank you. It's like, we'll give you one day. Everybody else you get hired, we'll give you one day. You in Boston, we'll give you one day. Here's the encyclopedias. Here's the spiel. They give you the little shit to spiel. Blah, 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 blah. And you're selling entire sets from A to Z. 26 books, whatever the hell. And you're selling them. You're not going door to door with the whole set. You're just walking in with a book. You got a book, no computers, no none of that shit, no laptops, no fucking smartphone. You walking around, ding dong, strangers' doors. They open the fucking door up, and then you do the spiel, and you show them the book and the binding and all that shit, and it's gold foiled and all that, and then you try to have them invite you in. It's just crazy as fuck to me, bro. And then sit down and then go over the book and show them how it benefits their kids and this, that, and the other. And then you pull out the damn form and the motherfucker sign the shit and give you a fucking check, because there wasn't no debit, there wasn't no credit, there wasn't no fucking ATM card, there wasn't no electronic transfer, there wasn't no PayPal, there wasn't none of that shit. Encrypted, none of that. You writing a check to the company, giving it to a whole nigga, and you ain't going to no black households, because ain't no black people buying no damn encyclopedias, and encyclopedias probably cost like $60 or some shit. Back then was a lot of fucking money. We'll give you one day, kid. Other guys were like, man, don't hire him, man. Like, they was in there talking, what? Is he here to clean up? Is he here to fucking mop the floors and shit? So I'm sitting there listening to my dad. My dad told me this story a long time ago. And I was like, I started laughing. I said, so yeah, you got fired. My dad started laughing. He's laughing. I was laughing. He's like, I sold 10 sets of encyclopedias the first day. 10. I said, no, you didn't. I sold 10 encyclopedias the first day. 10 sets in the white neighborhood. No cap. I said, how in the hell did you do that? He said, because when I went to the door, I wasn't thinking about I was black. I was thinking I was here to sell some encyclopedias. And he says, I'm here. I showed them why they needed to buy it. Didn't matter if I was black. It mattered when I knocked on their fucking door. And they're looking, yeah, what do you want? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, nigger, what are you doing here? My dad was like, I'm here from da 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 da. He just fucking did. He was a salesman when he went to those people's doors. And he won them over to the point where he got them to the point where they were talking and they started da 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 da. Now I noticed that your son is over here. I noticed this and I noticed that. Da, 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 da. What are you doing? He just got this fucking went to the point. How you kids doing in school? Shit that every person cares about. Get past the black shit. That's the problem with a lot of you motherfuckers. You can't get past that. He got them to the point where they got past him and got to how it benefits them. He said, my job was to show them how the book, he was selling the book. He wasn't even selling. He's like, this is going to help your family. Don't pay attention to none of this shit. Pay attention to the book. Pay attention to how it's going to benefit your family. And he sold 10 the first day. So what the fuck am I trying to tell you guys, man? I'm trying to tell you that you're in your own way. You're the reason why your team ain't winning shit. It's you. Because instead of concentrating on the fucking what's happening on the grass, instead of concentrating on what's happening with the defense, instead of concentrating on what happened when we played the Chargers and we decimated their entire franchise to the point and humiliate them to the point where the next day Brandon Staley's fired and the GM's fired. We destroyed their fucking team. Instead of you concentrating on us beating the Kansas City Chiefs, who've been beating us around and slapping us around like a battered housewife for 8 games straight, you guys are thinking about some other shit. That's the problem. But the Patriots, they ain't thinking like you, but you wanted to be them so bad. You wanted to smell their shit so bad. You wanted to wear their motherfucking robes so bad. You wanted them to come in and bless you with their shit instead of looking past who's fucking blessing you already. And that's what it is, bro. It ain't about black or white. It's about who's fucking selling the encyclopedias, motherfucker. My father outsold everybody that first day, even people who were the top sellers. So the whole summer, my father sold encyclopedias, bruh, in a racist ass town in the fucking 60s to white folks, and made him enough money so when he went back to college, he was able to pay his college tuition his first year. Because my grandmother and grandfather didn't have no money to send him nowhere, but he had his own money. They tried to get him to stay. They were like, you should just stay here. Because after that, it's like, it ain't about him being black no more. Biff, it ain't about him being black no more. Cortland, don't matter. He's out selling everybody in here. And he wound up being friends with those dudes. I'm like, Dad, I couldn't do that shit. I couldn't do that shit. As soon as I went with the door, they would have called me some crazy shit. I would have got arrested and shit. I'm like, man, fuck you, fuck your motherfucking snaggle-noof wife. I would have went off. Because I'm more of my mom when it comes to that than my dad. I'm like my mom. Don't talk crazy to me. I'll say some shit about your motherfucking entire family that'll make you want to fucking take your motherfucking shoes off and shit to fight. I'm not him, but I benefited off of that because when I grew up in my house, I had a fucking set of encyclopedias from the time I could remember, which was the internet. I had encyclopedias in my house from the time I started reading. We always had some fucking encyclopedias in the house. That's how I know so much shit. That's how I know all this shit. That's how I know all about the NFL. That's how I know about all that shit. I read all that shit. I knew it because it was in my house. I didn't have to go to the library. So my point is, the New England Patriots are 6-time champions because they do it by hook or by crook. Literally. They'll deflate a football. Their motherfuckers will videotape your sidelines. Them motherfuckers will fucking benefit off of calls that's bullshit. They'll get shit, calls that's never been called ever in life. Never heard of a tuck rule ever in your life until what happened to us in 2001. And they'll hire a 37-year-old black guy with no coaching experience off their own roster. That's what they'll do. But what you'll do is, can we get this guy? Can we get this? Can we get this quarterback? Can we get, what about him? What about him? What about... That's the difference. Okay? They ruthless, bruh. The Patriots in the Patriot way, you hate because you wanted to be them, bro. Instead of being yourself. I never wanted to be them. Because I know how it feels to be me. I know how it feels to win 3 times and be myself. You guys are still doing it. Okay? And that's what it is. Okay. Bo Long, what's up, Bo? Lil Pee Wee, get on the radio. Got talking on the radio. Got talking about Bugsy. So you know who Bugsy Siegel is now, though. Now on Lil Pee Wee. Lil Pee Wee, you might be Chiefs Kingdom, but you learning from Raiders, bro. You learning from Raiders over here. Mac and Rob, man, get a job. Hey, man. Hey, Mac and Rob. If you're telling me to get a job, I have a job. See, let me just go ahead and roast this motherfucker real quick. Mac and Mob, you don't even got a picture up. You got an M up. Because I know right now, your motherfucking ass, your face will fucking melt the paint off my house. I have a job. But my job is contractual. I am in the YouTube partnership program. I don't punch a clock, bro. I could sit here at my house at, what time is it? 8:30 in the morning on a Friday, smoking a cigar. Breakfast is being made. Smoke a stick. While your motherfucking ass is shoveling dog shit at the park. Because I get paid by being on YouTube. I get a Google check every month. That is more than you make all month going to work. See, everybody doesn't have to go and motherfucking lick boots all day. Some people don't have to get up there and actually put their hands inside toilets and clear them out. Some of us can sit here and smoke a motherfucking nice cigar, drink some alkaline water, and make more money than you. Don't get mad at me, bro. Get mad at you. Get mad at you that you didn't finish high school. Get mad at you that your grandmother is about this close from telling you to get out the fucking basement because she can't keep feeding you for free. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at the people that's winning. Wash your ass, brush your teeth, get a haircut, lose some weight, get the dirt from under your fingernails, and go get you some money instead of counting my pockets. I'm on here every day, early in the morning, Do you see me? I come on anytime because I'm not at nobody's job. But then again, look at where I live. Look at what I smoke. Even the water I drink isn't from the fucking faucet like you. We're not the same, bruh. Just be mad. And without OnlyFans and some Vaseline, you don't get shit done anyway. But you can stay here, though. You can stay here. I'm not kicking you off. I just want everybody else to see there's people who want to be you and they're mad that they're not them. Instead of concentrating on themselves, they're worried about what I'm doing. I got my own clothing brand. Like, I wear my own clothes. Like, we're not the same, bro. Okay. What's going on, Los? What's happening, Los? Carlos Sanchez. Okay. Top of the morning, Julio Barrera. Lil Pee-wee. Yep, I sure did. Talking to Unknown Raider guy. Carlos Sanchez. Shaq. What was Hondo? That's what Hondo was saying this morning. You know what's funny, Carlos? I didn't even know Hondo said it. I didn't even know. I'm just using my own deductive reasoning. How in the hell did you get that shit done, man? But you know what? People are going to think of, now people are going to think that, oh, well, shit, yeah, Hondo said it. This is what I'm talking about, man. It's like one person tells you the truth, another person tells you the truth. Oh, yeah. The truth don't need no cosigner, bro. The truth is strong by itself. It doesn't need any support. Okay? I said the truth. Hondo said the truth. But everyone's going to think Hondo is more credible than me because he said it. It's the truth, bro. The truth is the truth. How did they get it done, though? They're never going to tell you. They're never going to fucking tell you. Okay? I'm telling you that shit now. Robert Kraft's not going to get out and explain shit. Okay? I know the guy, man, talking a little Pee-wee, talking about go to the Flamingo Hotel. Yeah, the Flamingo Hotel's cool. It's cool. I got a homie out there that's a bartender out there at the Flamingo Hotel, Lil Pee-wee. If you go to Flamingo Hotel, man, go to the bar, go to the swim bar out there. Swim bar be having some nice shooby doobies there, bro. Okay. Go to the Flamingo Hilton. Flamingo Hilton. It's not expensive. It's not it's not a expensive hotel, but it's cool. But their bar, they got a lot of little young people, little young things down there, Okay, you'll have a good time. I know Reddit got 32 degrees in Vegas. Psh, I can't do it. My godmother lives in Vegas. I may have to check on her, but she's from Chicago, so she probably ain't cold. But shit, I can't do it. Okay, like the video. Happy for Mayo, but they're gonna be on his ass. Oh yeah. Let him not win. Let him start fucking losing. Oh, he's gonna be all kinds of coons and all kinds of crazy talk. It's gonna be crazy as hell. Trust me. But I think Jerod Mayo's gonna be fine because they're 4 and 13. They're gonna get one of them quarterbacks, bro. We better move up. If you guys want Jalen Daniels, you better move up. You better move up. Ain't gonna be no, they're gonna get a Mac Jones and they're gonna get a Drake May. The motherfuckers might go ahead and grab Jalen Daniels or some shit. I'm trying to tell you, man, better move up. Better move up, Raiders. Better move up. Mike Vrabel might come in. As far as Josh McDaniels is concerned, I'm willing to believe that he's going to try to follow the hoodie. If the hoodie wants to coach still, he's going to try to follow him. I'm hearing about the Falcons being the location for him and the hoodie. Okay. So we also going to go watch party tomorrow. Chiefs and the Miami Dolphins, man. If you don't got Peacock, you know what I'm saying? Mac, because you don't got no cable and shit. All right, you already know that. You better try to be nice to your sister so she'll let you come over and watch the game. But we're gonna be here. Okay. Yo, Pee-wee, Shaq. Yo, Unread guy. You guys saw how the Patriot fans treated Cam Newton? Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be all bad. But Robert Kraft don't give a fuck. And I'm telling you this shit right now. I'm telling you this shit right now. Jerod, is it Jerod or Jerod? I think it's Jerod. He's going to be the coach for at least 3 or 4 years. It's not going to be no whole, he has to win now. They're starting over. They pressed the reset button. They got rid of Belichick, bro. That right there shows that the NFL is in flux right now. Okay. Elisha, what's going on? Big Dummy swinging at the air. Oh, you know that. Come on, man. Fuck. Because you know that's the job he wanted. He lost it to Jerod Mayo. They didn't even hire Josh McDaniels. They're like, Jerod Mayo played for the team. He won 1 Super Bowl. Guess what he was? Guess what position? When he first became a coach. Okay, let me tell you. I'm gonna go ahead and say it because I have other shit to do. I might not come back until later on this afternoon. Because you know why, Mac? Because I can actually get up and go to breakfast wherever I want to in this whole city. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take my family out to eat. Like you ain't fucking with me, dude. You ain't fucking with me talking about a job. What the fuck I look like? Going to a job when I can make money. Fucking shitting on a toilet, I'm making money. Fuck are you talking about? Okay? There's a lot of hoes out there, you guys, man. They're all over the place. And when I say hoe, I don't mean a woman. Okay? Some of these niggas is bitches too. As Ice-T said, some of y'all straight hoes. Okay? Anyway, when Jerod Mayo retired, he didn't even coach he didn't even be a coach. He went to a job. Jerod Mayo went and was working at a medical company. He worked for a medical company for like a year. All right? Like a DaVita or a Kaiser. Or he did something like in an office working, going to work, throwing on a shirt and tie and some fucking, dress shoes and shit, and went to work. And he said that whole year, it taught him work ethic. The next year, Bill Belichick hired him to be the linebackers coach. Isn't Antonio Pierce the linebackers coach? You mean to tell me the Patriots hired their former linebackers coach to be the head coach, but you guys are talking about Antonio Pierce as the linebackers coach? You guys get played, and you guys are getting played. He was a linebackers coach, bro. Then he became the DC. Now he's the head coach. So don't tell me being a linebackers coach is not good enough. Well, he was a DC Shaq. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. They hired from within, bro. They could have hired anybody. You don't think Robert Kraft had the money to pay Jim Harbaugh? You don't think he had the money to hire Nick Saban? He could have got anybody he wanted to. He is the richest, second richest owner in the league after Jerry Jones. Second most powerful owner in the league after Jerry Jones. He could have hired anybody. He could have hired Mac to clean up the stables at his motherfucking horse ranch. But he didn't. Because Mac's work history is so fucked up. He's not even hireable. Talking about get a job. You know you ain't at your job on the phone watching me. The fuck? Think about it, bro. Rules are meant to be broken. They're meant to be broken, bro. That's what it is. Lil Peewee says, not even Kraft wanted Josh McDaniels back. That should tell you something. Oh, and Josh McDaniels is sitting right there. Josh McDaniels has been in Boston since Sunday. He was at the game, the last game of the season. He was there with his wife. He brought his kids. He's over there trying to get back in. Press conference with Bill Belichick yesterday. He was right there, dog. He was sitting in the audience, rubbing his hands together like Birdman. Man, I can't wait to get in here, man. He's already remodeling Bill's office and shit. Yeah, man, I'm going to put the desk, Bill had his desk over here. I'm going to put my desk up against the window so I could look at the field. He already had all that shit in his head. He didn't even think about no Jerod Mayo, bro. Because if he would have known Jerod Mayo was going to be the coach, he wouldn't even have been there. They kept that shit under wraps. They didn't tell nobody. That's why I'm like, how the fuck did you do that? Mike Vrabel, who's the most successful coach from Bill Belichick's coaching tree, he's the most successful. Matt Patricia. There's too many dudes that came from the coaching tree that didn't get a sniff. They could have hired Josh McDaniels. They could have hired Mike Vrabel. They could have hired Matt Patricia. They didn't hire none of them. They could have hired Bill O'Brien. No. They hired the linebackers coach. No experience. Youngest coach in the NFL. 37, bro. Mac, you're 77. Old bitch. They hired the youngest motherfucker. Kraft is like, I'm done fucking with you guys. I'm done. I'm not winning shit. Crazy, bro. This looks good for Antonio Pierce, man, because Mark Davis is looking to see what the Patriots does every 15 seconds. You know that. Hey, Mac, I know you don't know nothing about no alkaline water, bro. I know you don't know nothing about that, though. Because you're too busy drinking water from the duck pond at the park. So you don't know about that. When you're broke, man, you're mad at the world, bro. You're broke. Yo, Shaq, I want to go to the Flamingo Hotel. Have you been there? Yeah. I stayed at the Flamingo Hotel. How many times have I stayed there? I've only stayed there twice in my whole life. I remember that because back when I was a kid, the Strip wasn't really the Strip yet. It was. It went. I think it went as far as because they had. You had old Vegas, downtown Fremont Street. That's my earliest memories of that, being on Fremont Street. And then when we stayed at the Flamingo, we stayed at the Circus. And then we stayed at the because they had all back then when we were kids. That's when they had all they were the ones that had the best amenities for kids. They had video games and arcades and all of that type of shit. And then I stayed at the Flamingo Hotel with my parents. That was the last time that I stayed with my parents. And then when I became an adult, I went and stayed at the Flamingo Hotel with a Shooby-Doob. So we didn't leave the casino. We didn't leave the room a lot. But it was cool. It's cool. But they got a really nice bar. The really nice DJ. The DJ. They got the DJ out there. The DJ's playing all the hot shit. You know what I'm saying? And the bar is known. You'll get some locals in there, and you'll get a lot of little activities in there, man. It's cool, and it's not that expensive. You can get some good rooms, good rates. And it's right in the middle. Like across the street is Caesar's Palace and Treasure Island and all. It's like right in that area, like right there. Mac wouldn't know that though. Mac has only seen it on TV. Okay. All right. I'm gonna keep flaming your ass, bro. I'm gonna keep you right here and flame your whole ass. The rest I'm on here. I'm gonna have fun doing it too. Unrated guy, question, Matthew. I was asking you last night at work. Titans hire McDaniels. Do you think that's a cover up, a reason for them to tank before they won't get caught? Well, we don't know now, man, because they just flipped the entire script on everybody, bro. I can't even fathom it right now. I'm still stuck on how did they bypass the Rooney Rule. I'm still trying to figure that shit out. I'm like, how the fuck did you do that in 24 hours? How do you hire somebody? How do you fire somebody and hire somebody in less than a day, bro? when you got to interview all these people? How do you do that? I, I didn't hear nobody. Every time somebody gets interviewed, you hear about it. When the Chargers asked Mark Davis to interview Patrick Graham, we heard about it. AP's going to be interviewing with the Giants for the DC job. We're hearing about all these people. Champ Kelly's interviewing it. We're hearing everybody. We didn't hear nothing about the Patriots at all. How do they keep their shit so in-house that we didn't hear nothing? I don't know, dog. I don't know. FM says, wasn't in his contract? Even if it's in his contract, you still have to do. The Rooney Rule applies. You still have to interview candidates. You can't just put your man in. You have to interview 2 minority candidates, bro. And what does it look like if you're only interviewing minority candidates? You have to interview some people. Vrabel just got fired. Okay, maybe they interviewed him. Maybe they interviewed Josh McDaniels. But no one knows. That's the thing. How do you keep this shit so quiet, bro? How do you do that? Gerald Davenport said Mayo was hired inside before the position became available. How though? Isn't that illegal? Doesn't that go against the Rooney Rule? Like, you guys are coming up with logical, everything you guys are saying makes sense. But how do you do that when you're not supposed to? How come nobody else is doing it? If that's how it is, how come nobody else is doing it? How come everybody else is doing all this coaching shit? And it's so easy. All you got to do is hire somebody from and then make them the coach. But 6 other NFL teams haven't done it. Make it make sense, because it doesn't. No, Raider God, I'm still listening, driving, man. That's all good, man. Don't worry about it. No, Raider God, make sure you're driving safe and shit. But some people like Mac. You don't got to worry about that, man. Because he's under the tree with some squirrels right now, fighting over nuts. These nuts. Oh, I'm going to flame your ass, bro. I'm going to talk about you the whole time. Your best bet is just to leave, bro. But we're still going to talk about you when you're gone. Talk about get a job. Motherfucker. I get paid to flame you, dog. Do you know I'm getting a check from YouTube? Running up my views, running up my likes. Yeah, man, run the likes up. Every time somebody views me talking shit about your ass, that's a view for me. That's a check. That's some money that's coming into my account. Wire transfer. It's crazy, man. Crazy, dog. Crazy, man. Somebody got to be mad. Might as well be you. I'm gonna flame this motherfucker. It's too early in the morning. I ain't even had breakfast yet. I'm definitely gonna talk shit. But you know what, Mac? When I go get my steak and eggs, medium rare, no, not medium, just medium. When I go get my damn sirloin, when I gotta go get my hash browns, crispy hash browns, my scrambled eggs with cheddar cheese on it. Okay. When I go get my damn sourdough toast and shit with every fucking jelly they got, with a big ass tall orange juice, flipping through my phone, I'm gonna be thinking of your bitch ass. That's what I'm gonna be thinking of, laughing. God. Sergeant King, Bear Bryant said the same damn thing. I remember Bear Bryant. I don't remember him like as far as watching his games, but I remember Bear Bryant when he was a coach at Alabama when I was a kid. Because, like I said before, man, my father, intellectual, I take after him. Not to be bragging, but I got a bachelor's degree. Like, you're talking to an educated person, bro. But you're also talking to a street person. Okay? You're talking to a cat that's well-rounded, dog. I can talk with intellectuals, and I can get on the block and talk to the cats that's out there spinning birds. I can talk to them too. So when I was a kid, man, my father paid for me to get, because once I started really showing my dad that I was really it's like, coming home, I'm doing my homework, and then I'm opening up an encyclopedia, and I'm reading about Otto Graham and reading about Bobby Lane, like these motherfuckers that played when my dad was a kid. I'm reading. I see, what are you reading? Oh, I'm reading about Bobby Lane. You don't know nothing about no Bobby Lane. I was like, yeah, Bobby Lane was, you know, uh, he set the record for this, and Detroit Lions, blah 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 blah. I was reading all of that. My dad was like, damn, you doing all of that? I said, yeah, because I really want to know about the NFL. Like, I want to know. Like, I was reading about all that shit. George Hallison, Red Grange, and Bronco Nagurski, and Ernie Nevers. I was reading about all that shit. At least I'm saying names that, Mac don't have no idea who it is and shit. Mac just knows Tom Brady. That's it. He has a Tom Brady poster. Okay. Not of him even playing football, just Tom smiling. This motherfucker has a Tom Brady GQ poster up. Okay. So my dad got me for my birthday, one of the gifts he gave me for my birthday was a subscription to Sports Illustrated. So from the time I was 7 till I was out of high school, I was getting Sports Illustrated delivered in the mail. So my dad was like, here, let me get you Sports Illustrated since you like to read all this shit, so you'll know what's popping. So I grew up with a Sports Illustrated membership. Remember when they used to have the little tags on the Sports Illustrated, and they had the little sticker, and they had your name and your address and all that shit on it, print it and put it in. I hated that because I used to like to not have my shit. I cut my shit up and hang them up. I'd hang up Sports Illustrateds on my wall and shit, and hang that up. Shit, I got Stabler, I got, you know what I'm saying. I got Marv Hubbard, I got Mark Van Egan, I got all that shit on my walls and shit. Other players. So anyway, I knew Bear Bryant because that's when he was getting ready to retire, and I read some stories about Bear Bryant, about the whole black shit, about how he was the first, team to integrate the SEC in the 60s. He did it too. So I read about that. And he got a lot of blowback because they didn't want to have no black dudes on the team. But he's like, shit, I'm trying to win national championships. He did it, and then the next year, everybody else did it. So yeah, I knew about that, but I didn't really care about college football at that time. I had John Madden to cheer for. I had Fred Biletnikoffs and shit. I didn't, but I knew about it though. But you are right, Sergeant. Guar Pope, man, love your quote. When they're tired of losing, that's when they bring us in. Facts. And you know what? Salute to the person who's going to be the person. That's it. Let's not act like this didn't happen before. Steelers did it. Like I said, man, just because I'm not a fan of certain teams doesn't mean I don't respect the NFL's history and how it goes down. That's why this is a non-denominational channel. That's why I don't say Raider this and Raider that. I don't want to be a Raider channel. I want to be a Matthew Shack Unfiltered channel. We talk about everything. I know a lot about the league. I want to talk to other people from other teams and other walks of life. And, we got Lil Peavy on here. We got like Chief Kingdom people on here that are like members over here. Unfiltered fam, bro. Okay? Unfiltered Nation, Unfiltered fam. Raider Nation, everybody else. Dr. Van Nostrand, he's a moderator on here. We all know he's a Broncos fan. My sister Bev, she's a Steeler fan. I respect you guys. If you come over here and you got a good take and you know what the fuck you're talking about, you're more than welcome. But if you're like Mac and shit, and he's trying to figure out where the hell his mama is, what corner she's on, you can come here and you can get drugged. Okay? But yeah, the Steelers did it. I've been an NFL fan 51 years. Well, actually, longer than that. But I've only been a Red fan 50 years because I grew up in a Niner family. So I used to go to all those games. I was just sitting there. Everybody else is cheering. I'm just like, I want some more popcorn and shit. Like, it wasn't like, it didn't hit me. It was just like, okay, we're at the games, cool, 9 times out of 10, Niners were losing anyway. They were sorry in the 70s. Sorry as fuck. Until I met people, other kids, and they started telling me about the team that was 12 miles over the water called the Raiders, and I started watching them, and they were winning. I'm like, fuck, these motherfuckers is winning. Y'all fucking cheering for them. So, but my whole life, as a fan of the NFL, the Steelers have only had 3 coaches. We've had 5 coaches in 5 years. Well, 4. Gruden, Bisaccia, McDaniels, AP, and whoever the next motherfucker's gonna be if it ain't AP. Chuck Noll. You guys probably don't know him, probably before your time. Bill Cowher, you know him. And then they hired Mike Tomlin. The Rooney Rule is named after Dan Rooney because he did exactly what the Patriots did, hired Bill Cowher without interviewing anybody. They put it in a collective bargaining agreement that you have to interview 2 minority candidates, and they named it after him. But even after that, they hired a black coach. And he's been a head coach for 17 years in Pittsburgh. But they've only had 3 coaches in my entire fandom in the NFL. 3. So guess what? When Cowher left, remember those years when Cowher left? They weren't, the last couple of years, they weren't doing shit. Okay? They brought in who they needed to bring in. And wasn't he already on the staff? Wasn't Mike Tomlin an in-house hire? Yeah. Was he the DC? No. I don't know where you guys getting this bullshit from. Your heroes, the Patriots, ain't even following what you think they follow. You better hire the linebackers coach. I keep telling you guys. Little Pee Wee, what are your thoughts about some people saying the NFL is woke? Well, the NFL is a privately held corporation. Privately held. They can do what they want, bro. Haven't you noticed? I'm gonna talk over Mac's head because Mac don't have none of this shit. But you can't go to your E-Trade account and go buy some NFL stock. This isn't Tesla. This isn't Apple. They're privately held. They can do what they want. I think the NFL does what they go with society. They go with what's hot. They go with what's popping. They go with the trends. That's how they stay on top. They're 104 years old. What 104-year-old anything has it like the NFL? They're stronger now than they were 20 years ago. They hire the smartest people. They hire the MIT guys. They hire the Harvard graduates, the Brown graduates, the Yale graduates. Okay? They hiring all of them dudes, all the statisticians. They got the best marketing people. They got the best lawyers. They got the best security. They're hiring a former Secret Service and former military. Their shit is fucking ironclad. There ain't no penetrating the NFL, bro. So if woke is where the money is and that's where the trends is going, they're going to be woke. And when it ain't, they ain't going to be woke. So that's my answer. That's the answer, bro. That's like asking Lil Pee-wee. That's like asking, why is Drake still the top rap artist after fucking damn near 15 years, man? There's never been a rapper to have the run he's had. Everybody fell off. Everybody fell off, bro. They either died or they fell off, bro. I remember when LL Cool J was the top rapper. He fell off. He had to come back with Mama Said Knock You Out. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. Why you think he had to come out like that? Because the Walking Like a Panther album flopped. You talking to a hip-hop head, too. That Walking Like a Panther album flopped in a motherfucker, dog. Like, It flopped. And the only reason why he was able to do the next, because they were going to drop him from Def Jam. We talk about whatever. This ain't no fucking, we just talk football, talk sports. I talk whatever I want to talk about. When you're your own man, Mac, you can just do what you want. But I know you don't know that, dog. Okay? I know you don't know nothing about that. Your fat ass baby mama said when she gets home, because she worked all day, you better make sure that fucking oven's cleaned out. I'm not going nowhere. I'm gonna stay stamping on your fucking neck. Okay? So that Walking Like a Panther album, it wasn't selling, bro. I mean, we bought it, but it was like, man, the songs were horrible. You know, pink cookies in a plastic bag being crushed by buildings. Like, what the fuck? It was just not. When you had Public Enemy hot, you had Tribe Called Quest hot. Everything was fucking hot, bro. Like, everything was hot to death. Until Marley Marl did the Jinglin' Baby remix. Because the original version of Jinglin' Baby was whack. When Marley Marl from the Juice Crew remixed Jinglin' Baby, go ahead, baby. When he remixed that shit was in every club, every car, because the girls liked it. That's when L started understanding, fuck these niggas, fuck the Macs of the world. If I get the girls, I get everybody. Let me make some dance shit. Let me make some shit. You see LL dancing in the video. That motherfucker was, LL was just walking around with his shirt off. Man, that motherfucker was doing routines and shit with girls and shit. This shit was hot. So, the next album, he went with a Marley Marl to get him some good beats. Stop fucking around with these whack ass beats. And came out with that Mama Said Knock You Out shit. Won a Grammy. But what did he have to do? He fell off. Drake has not fell off at all. He has not fallen off. We know he doesn't write his raps. That should have been his career there. We know he has ghostwriters. We know that he does write his raps. We know all that shit. Why is he on top? Because Drake knows how to fucking ride the waves. If you got a hot song, Drake is going to get on your shit. He's going to clout on your shit. You got a little hot song. Everybody's fucking with it. Drake going to hit you up with the damn stimulus, the Drake stimulus package. Yo, man, I want to get on your joint. You going to tell him no? Drake is on all the hot shit. I'm on this remix. I'm on this remix. I'm going to get this artist. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. That's how you stay hot, bro. NFL rides waves. The biggest wave they rode on last season was the Taylor Swift shit and the Swiftie shit. You don't think that they'll fucking do whatever? Taylor Swift, bro? The hottest female artist in the world is dating Travis Kelce. We're gonna put the camera on Taylor. Us football fans don't give a fuck about that shit. Put it on the field. Put it on the sidelines and shit. Put it in the box where they're talking. They got Taylor blowing kisses and shit because they're not marketing to you anymore. They got you already. You're locked in. Let's get these young fans. Let's get these 8-year-old girls to get a Kelce jersey. Let's get these 16-year-old girls to like the Chiefs. NFL's woke, and they're not woke. There was Evers Kraken. Egalitarian, what's going on? Little Pee Wee. Antonio Pierce and Jerod Mayo have a lot in common. They both are player coaches. Hey, man, like I said, dog, Patriots don't play your game. Now everybody's going to start flipping back. It's like, if you just stand on your square, bro, and you stand there like you're supposed to, you don't got to jump around. You don't got to jump around. You just stay where you are, like I do. I've been with Antonio Pierce since he got the job. When he came on and he was announced, what did he say? I'm Raider Nation. I grew up in Compton. I've been an LA Raider fan my whole life. I believe in this. I believe in that. NWA. Blah, blah, blah. He laid out his entire shit and put it on the fucking table. He didn't do what Josh McDaniels did. Lie. Act like he was down when he wasn't. Nah. He came in and gave you everything. Told you what it was before he even got out on the field. He told you what it was. I'm like, that's him. Didn't matter. I didn't care about none of that other shit. He could have been white. Because a lot of people think, oh, Shaq, you just want him because he's black. Motherfucker, I've only had 2 black head coaches, 3 black head coaches, and 3 real coaches, because interim is not a coach. I've only had 2 black head coaches in 50 years in Raider Nation. Art Shell twice, and Hugh Jackson. That's it. And Hugh Jackson was horrible. So it ain't black. I mean, ain't no black head coach won me nothing. I got 3 rings from a white man and 2 from a Hispanic man. I'm good. It don't matter. It's silver and black, bro. But if it just so happens a black man is the right guy, I'm going with it. If he's the orange guy, I'm going for it. If he's a plaid guy, I'm going for it. If he's an Argyle colored guy, I'm going for it. I don't give a fuck. I want to win. Just win, baby. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if I have a black head coach. I don't care if I have a white head coach. I don't have a black quarterback. I don't care if I have Derek Carr. I don't care if I have AOC. I don't give a fuck if I have motherfucking Jeff George. I don't give a fuck if I have motherfucking Todd Marinovich. I don't give a fuck if I have motherfucking Jamarcus Russell. I don't give a fuck. Can you win? That's all I care about, bro. And I got 3 of these motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck if you like me. I don't give a fuck if you think I ain't shit. I don't give a fuck what the fuck you talking about. I don't give a fuck if you tell me and get a job. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. All I know is I'm a 3-ringer, bitch. I've been on a mountaintop looking down at all 31 teams telling them to eat a dick 3 times. You haven't even done it once. And you want to come over here and talk to me? Get off my fucking porch. Get down there with those puppies, man. And eat that puppy food. You ain't no dog. And I got to talk to some of y'all like that. Because that's the way your bitch talk to you. So I'm going to talk to you the way your hoe talk to you. Because you understand that. Robert Benjamin, what's up? The petty is in me. Just was happy about wasn't McDummy getting the job. Oh, dog. Oh, dog. Robert Benjamin is like me, bro. Robert Benjamin, he's a trucker. He's out on these roads. Okay? Picking up loads and dropping loads off. Ain't nothing wrong with a job, dog. Okay? Nothing wrong with it. I come from a working class family. All right? Salute to all y'all that's out there getting your money, man. Ain't no shame in the game. But don't think just because you got a job, you worthy to be heard. You worthy to come over here and demean people. Dog. Nah. It's America, bruh. All kinds of different ways to get a bag. I respect everybody that's getting theirs. You never hear me talking down to nobody. But you don't get to come over here and talk down to me. I'll talk about your mama. Okay? And tell you where she's at. And which one of my boys' house she's at now. Don't fuck with me. I don't give a fuck. I don't need no friends. I got enough. Y'all my friends. Steve Gomez with the 1. Lil PB, yo, Shaq, you think that Al Davis would have signed Kaepernick? Oh, yeah. Al Davis would have signed him. It wouldn't have mattered if he was good. Wouldn't matter if he sucked. It wouldn't matter what statement it made. This fan base over here, and you know what? One thing about Little Pee Wee, let's understand, Little Pee Wee is Chiefs Kingdom, but he wants to know shit. He's like me. He's over here every time I'm on here, he's on here. Because he wants to fucking know shit. It doesn't matter that I'm not a fan of the team. I want to know what's popping. When you live in a neighborhood, you should know what's going on, bro. You should know. You shouldn't be walking down the wrong street at the wrong time. Wearing the wrong colors. Ain't that right, Rob? You supposed to know the terrain. Like, I knew that shit when I was a kid, bro. When I was playing Little League football, dog, we had night practices because people worked. So we would have night practices. And because there was only one it was a middle school that had lights. Like, they had enough lights where you can actually have, like, practice there. Because our high school didn't have lights. Remember, Rob, when we didn't have lights at night and shit at our high school and shit? You had to play day games, or you had to go to somewhere else to go play a night game because they didn't have lights that were bright enough to have motherfuckers there. So we played it. We practiced at a middle school, And the middle school had enough lights because they would have grown-ups would play softball, so they had a lot of softball tournaments. So the lights were bright enough for to light up the field. It wasn't even a field; it was like a soccer field, but it was bright enough where you can actually, you know, have practices and shit. So that school was so far away from my house. As far it would literally take me 30 to 40 minutes to walk home. So those of us that actually played football, Mac, I know you didn't play and shit. Okay, we understand that. Rob, I know you played. You know how you had your shoulder pads? You take off your gear. You got on your football pants. If you were smart, you didn't walk in your cleats. Okay. You'd have some tennis shoes, but shit, I'd walk home in my cleats sometimes. I'd be so fucking tired. Fuck it, I'm just gonna walk home in my cleats and shit. And you take off your shoulder pads, and you take your practice jersey off, and you put your practice jersey over your shoulder pads, and you take your helmet, and you stick your helmet, and you hold, and you carry your damn. See these motherfuckers, man. You motherfuckers don't know. And you put your helmet underneath your shoulder pads, and you stick the face mask through the hole, and you carry your shit. You carry your pads, your practice jerseys on top of it, and you carry it and walking home. And all of us are walking with our shit like that, with your helmet holding it as a handle, and you're walking up the street and shit. That's how you know I'm a real one. Okay? I had to know which street had the fucking dogs on it, bro. There was one street in my neighborhood, bro, that they had so many dogs that wasn't on their leashes at night, and them dogs knew if you knew that you wasn't from that fucking street. And all my boys lived that way. So we would walk together. It's 8 o'clock at night. We're 9 years old, Doc. Rob, you know we're 9, 10 years old. You know damn well you ain't gonna let your kid walk around now at 9 or 10 years old. But shit, during them days, you walk around, you 8 years old, walking home at 8 o'clock at night, going home from football practice. So we're walking home. All my boys, they lived in that area, and a lot of them lived on that street that had all the dogs. So, man, I lived further up. So it'd take me maybe another 10 minutes of me walking by myself. Not that I was scared, but it was like when you're talking and with everybody, it's faster. So, you know. So, man, I made a mistake one time, dog. I walked with my boys up their street, and then I cut back over and walk up my street because I wanted to walk with them longer because we're talking about whatever we're talking about. So it was cool when I was walking with them. Man, one day, man, I was walking with just one of my boys, and he lived at the beginning of that street. And I'm like, oh, man, I could walk up this street because I know, you know, I know the dogs. Nah. Walked into his house. All right, Shaq. All right, man. Okay, man. But I start walking up that street, man. Them motherfucking dogs start. We got one. Them motherfuckers. Man, them dogs was coming out, dog. Them motherfuckers was coming out, growling at a nigga and shit, man. Street was dark. Man, I ran. Them motherfuckers. That was wrong. I shouldn't have did that shit. Wrong. Them motherfuckers was nipping at me. They didn't bite me, but they was fucking. It was about 10 dogs chasing me and shit. But right when I got to my street, they stopped. Like, all right, motherfucker, don't come around here no more without them kids and shit. This ain't your block, dog. This ain't your block. You better get the fuck up out of here. I never did that shit again. I'm good. Hey, you gonna come this way? Nah, dog, I'm just gonna keep walking straight. Okay, so Al Davis was definitely gonna do that. He was gonna give it to the NFL every chance he got. Stephen Gomez, Patriots ways the shady way. It's working for them. Sam Tanker, AP had the interim coach tag. Mayo was still in the books as a coordinator on Pat staff, so they could hire immediately without following the Rooney Rule. Fuck. That makes sense. They're fucking geniuses, Sam. Fuck. Nobody else started that shit. Wow, dude. Hey, man, salute to the fucking Patriots for playing the NFL again. Wow, bro. Wow, man. That makes sense, but damn. Wow. I got to check and see if you're right, Sam, but I believe you, but that makes sense, bruh. Wow, man. How come nobody else is doing it, though? Oh, because they want to be, they want Harbaugh. They want to be Michigan. Oh, they want to be Nick Saban. They want to be Alabama. Oh, they want to. Patriots like, hey, dog, we don't want to be nothing but a fucking Patriot. Wow, dude. That makes sense. So that's how they did it? We're just not going to give you the job yet. That's basically what they did, Sam. We're not going to give Jerod Mayo the job yet. We're just going to go ahead and let Belichick finish the year. So, in other words, Mark Davis could have just let Josh McDaniels still be the coach and then just give AP the job. But would you rather have that happen and have him the rest of the year? Or would you like to have beaten the Chiefs and smash on the damn Chargers and see the defense improve and shit? Don't hate the player, hate the game, Mac. Just like how you over there right now, bro. Right now, trying to figure out how to rub two sticks together to get some heat. I don't got to do that, so I can understand why you mad. Let me know where you at, man, and maybe I'll have somebody drop by the homeless shelter and give you some matches so you can light a fire. Little Pee-wee. The Raiders tried to copy the Patriots out. Marvel copied DC when Marvel created Hyperion when Superman's ripped. Pee-wee, I like you, dog. Only thing that's wrong with you is you got the wrong football team and shit. Comics, man. Comic books. I'm a Marvel head too, dog. You're right, bro. A whole lot of characters. Shit. Quicksilver ain't nothing but the Flash. Quicksilver from the Avengers is nothing but the Flash from the Justice League. I mean, there's a whole lot of that shit. You right. You right, bro. Damn. We can talk. We've done that before. We've talked Marvel, MCU. We've talked a lot of shit. Okay, this is a lifestyle channel, man. Don't get it fucked up. We need to talk about that kind of stuff, Pee-wee. I'm gonna start bringing that shit up, cause right now, man, fucking superhero movies is whack as hell, bro. Elijah said, Giants hire O-line coach Justin OG. Oh yeah, well those are position coaches. They're not under the Rooney Rule. But that's, people are making moves. That's dope. Thank you, bro, for letting me know that. EB, salute to the Unfiltered Nation. You already know my boy out in Mexico. Man. We got Mexico in the house. Okay, Devon Lauren, man. My guy Shaq, what's up, man? What's going on, DV? Egalitarian, Boston is very racist. I've been to New England many times. Hey, dog. Hey, man, if you want to know, I've never been there before, but I'll tell you this. If you really want to know how racist Boston, all you got to do is watch a couple of movies. Okay, Little PB is some more movies to watch. Go watch The Departed. The Departed with Leonardo DiCaprio, Jack Nicholson. They're in Boston. Okay, the opening monologue. I ain't gonna spoil it for you. Just listen to the opening monologue of The Departed and listen to what's being said. Then you got the movie, was it the Town with Ben Affleck and then when they were robbing banks and all of that shit, that's Boston too. Racism and that shit too, because that's the city. Well, in a racist city, my dad sold 10 sets of encyclopedias first day, and they paid him at the end of the day. That was another thing. They paid you at the end of the day. My dad said he made more money in one day than he came up there with. He didn't come up there with a lot, but he made a good amount of money. I'm like, wow, dog. He's like, I like Boston. I'm like, shit, glad you didn't fucking live there, move there. I would have had to live there. But he goes, oh, I like Boston. Boston was good to me. I'm like, yeah, because you were making motherfuckers money. When they saw you, they didn't see a black dude. They saw you bringing in a whole bunch of checks. Damn, Shaq. Shaq 2. Damn, Shaq. Wow. I said, what did they say when you sold them 10 encyclopedias? They was like, man, they hadn't seen that in a few years. Some other guy did it. Didn't look like my dad though, but it had been years. Brother Trife, what's up, Trife? Hey, Trife, you see me over there dragging these hoes? Stephen Gomez says, thank you, Father, for your service. Hey, man, one thing about me, man, I wasn't in the military, but all my entire family was in the military, man. All the way from the Civil War, all the way up. Both of my parents were in the military. My father was an officer in the Navy. My mother was an officer in the Army. You think I was going in the military after fucking living with them too? Both of them. Ain't no stepmoms and stepdads in my motherfucking house. Both of them. I got to deal with the Army and the Navy and officers used to giving commands. I'm like, man, shit. I ain't going to no motherfucking military. I'm going to college. Fuck that. So yeah, man. And salute to everybody that served in the armed services, man. Anything. I don't give a damn if you were on pushing paper. Don't matter. You serve this country. Salute. Thanks, Steve. Appreciate that, bro. Egalitarian says everybody lies on their resume. Pretty much. But the problem is when you get to a certain level of success and they start going over it, that's when things fuck up. I mean, the shit that Stephen A said. I made 17 straight threes to get my scholarship. Man, Jason Whitlock, even though I hate Jason Fatlock and shit, he fucking went back and he's a journalist, bro. Like, you don't fuck with journalists. Journalists are going to do their research, bro. And he said, nobody remembers that, Stephen A. Like, nobody remembers you at all. We can't even find a picture of you on a fucking team. Like, not looking good for Steve, though. But he'll still be working at ESPN making money. God. Lil PB, your thoughts on Jason Whitlock? I don't like Jason Whitlock. Jason Whitlock is a bootlicking Uncle Tom. But even a broken clock is right twice a day. He's got Stephen there by the short hairs, bro. That dude Jason Whitlock, man, he a piece of shit. Just like Steve said, called him a bitch. I mean, damn, you got Stephen A that much out of pocket where he's calling him a bitch and calling him a fat bastard and piece of shit and all of that shit. You never heard Steve talk like that. Okay? He had to. He had to talk like that, dog, because Jason Whitlock is digging in his past, bringing up shit he don't want to talk about. He didn't like that shit. I don't like Jason Whitlock. Jason Whitlock is not for anybody but himself. No, like, but there's this little thing, little PV, called the truth. Real talk, not fake talk. That's the tagline over here. The truth, it don't matter who tells it. It don't matter, man. A liar, a hoe, a bitch ass motherfucker like Mac. The truth's the truth. The problem is you looking at who's saying the truth, and then you're gonna form Voltron on who you believe. You're gonna form Voltron on who you believe, bro. So Stephen A got more likability than Whitlock. But let's not act like Whitlock ain't a piece of shit, because he is. He's unsaid a lot of shit, and he's always talking about black people all the fucking time. I don't like that motherfucker. But if he's telling the truth, it don't matter on that subject. You could be a piece of shit telling the truth, and it's not looking good right now for Steve. Calling him names and calling him a fat... Yeah, Steve said the right shit. He's a fat bastard. He's a piece of shit. He's a bitch. But what Steve didn't say, that he was a liar. Same shit with Cat Williams, bro. All these comedians coming out. Cat Williams goes on that damn show, Shining Sharp. Fucking starts airing everybody out. Not subbing nobody. Not subliminal disses like on a rap record. Saying motherfuckers' names. And giving receipts. Everybody comes out. He's a drug addict. He fucked up his opportunities. He's mad. He's angry. Get that hatred out your heart, champ. Da, 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 da. But what they didn't call him was a fucking liar. Let's get to the facts, bro. Did he lie? Because I didn't hear not one person say he's a liar. What they said was, you're going to believe him? You're going to do that? Okay. Yeah. So is it true? Aw, man, I ain't answering that, man. Shit, if you gonna believe that, you gonna believe what you wanna believe. That shit. A lot of y'all fall for that. Aw, man, but why would, all of them are doing it. All of them are stealing jokes. All of them, dog. Come on, man. These guys are funny. I think this guy's funny. Why would he steal that person? Did any of them say they were lying? I mean, you say my name. You call me by name. That damn Shannon Sharp interview has 30 million fucking views, bro. 30 million. 30 million fucking views, and you say my name and his name and that person's name and that motherfucker's name, and you say all of that shit, and I don't come out and say you fucking lying? Something ain't right, bro. You ain't throwing my name out to 30 million, excuse me. And I don't come out and say, motherfucker, you a bold-faced lie. Put me on a panel with this fucker right now. Nah, dog. Let's just act like it wasn't said. Like, believe what you want, dog. Hey, man, shit. Bullet Burrell said, man, definitely salute to your pops for his service. Thank you, bro. Everybody should usually do a live with your dad one day, Mr. Shaq. Enjoy your live. My dad comes on my lives. Some of you guys have seen him on here. My dad comes in, dog. A lot of times I don't even see him on here. My dad be on here. My dad called me up. Yeah, I was just on your live, man. What's this going on about this? Or what's this going on about that? I mean, one day I put him on. What's going on without this? What's going on with that? Blah, blah, blah. My dad be on my shit, man. My dad thinks it's funny, man. He thinks it's funny, dog. He's like, well, I saw you cussing somebody out. So I'm like my mama, man. My mama cuss a motherfucker out. I don't give a fuck. But I was like, he just knows how I am. He's just like, hey, I saw you cussing somebody out. What did they do to rile you up? I said, hey, man, they said some shit I didn't like. He's like, well, it's your show. It's your show. Do what you want. All right. You know what I'm saying, Mac? You see how Mac ain't said shit. Why ain't Mac talking no more? See, because Mac is used to going to other people's channels and them not clapping back. Black Raider just heard Molly on First Take say the Patriots were able to establish a succession plan in the contract extension Mayo signed in order to forego the actual interview process. Case closed. That's what's called in legal parlance a loophole. It's a loophole, bro. The loophole is put in the contract you're going to be the coach beforehand. And you bypass the entire Rooney Rule. Now the whole NFL knows what it is. But who's going to have the guts to do it? That means, and like I said before, I was trying to figure it out. But I'm not a lawyer. I'm not versed in the NFL bylaws like that. I know the rules of the game. I know the process, but I don't know the fine print. What Black Raider was called the boilerplate in a contract, but Mac wouldn't know that. All he knows is an application. He's never signed a contractual deal ever in his life. He doesn't know how to be a contractor, where you sign a contract where you're going to be here 6 months to do this and that and this and that, and we pay you up front. He don't know that shit. Okay? It's in his contract that he was going to succeed Bill Belichick. We never knew that because no one talks over there. No leaks. That's how they did it. But there's a loophole. They're going to close that shit. Salute to the Patriots for playing everybody again, bro. I mean, If the same person keeps fucking stealing from you over and over and over and over again, dog, and you ain't guarding your grill, there comes a time where you have to salute the criminal, bro. Like, fuck. I'm the Teflon Don. Nothing sticks to me, man. I'm like a non-stick pot. I don't need no grease. Wow. Salute. Little Pee-wee says, what's an encyclopedia? Come on, little Pee-wee, stop. Brother Tribe figured if this shit, if the encyclopedias work for him. Yeah. I'm trying to tell you. We had a little office, bookshelves, all kinds of shit, all kinds of books, man. My dad always was buying books, bro. That's why, you know, before the internet, that's why I would always go to the bookstore and just read books and shit. Like, read everything. I'm just read everything. Every magazine, book, all that shit. I got so much shit in here I want to talk about, but I just need to get the audience to talk about it. Like, I could talk about so much shit. I know so much shit. Okay? There's a cigar, a dope-ass cigar lounge that's up the street that I'm probably going to become a member of, because I just want to be able to be around people and smoke cigars and talk about whatever they talking about. Well, it don't even matter. Don't even matter. It's not even, oh, we just got to talk football. Shit, I talk basketball as good as I talk football. Y'all know that shit. We get in and start talking about some hoop. Some of y'all just going to log off. Talk about comic books, talk about fucking shit that's go world events, politics. I can talk about history. I can talk about all that shit. I know all that. I can do that. But like I said, when you're a guy like Mac and your IQ is fucking 7, it pisses you off. Nevada Raiders sounds like the Patriots out Raider the Raiders. Somebody got it. Somebody got to be the gangster. How's the whole president of the United States' son fucking on trial for some stupid shit, for some hood shit? How's that happen? How the fuck that happen? I'm like, this whole Hunter Biden shit, I'm like, your daddy's the fucking president, dog. Like, what the fuck? I don't get it. My pops is the president, dog. Do you know how many motherfucking females I'm gonna have? I'm gonna have whole stables. I ain't got time to be doing other shit. My dad's the president. I'm about to take advantage of this shit. Fuck that. I'm about to open a strip club. Call it the President's Club. Man, I'm not even. I don't understand, bro. Like, my daddy the president. Nigga, you what? But hey, some people are hustling backwards. Ain't that right, Mac? Raider Syndicate said, go ahead, Shaq, get him. You already know Raider Syndicate, man. I'm the wrong one, dog. I mean, you don't understand. I'm from the Bay Area, man. I'm from the Yay area. Stand the fuck up, dog. Don't let this LA shit fool you, bro. I just live here. Trust me, dog. You gotta have a mouthpiece to be in the Bay. You don't let no motherfucker who you don't know start popping off. You crazy as hell, dog. I'm gonna motherfucking definitely let you know what it is. Okay, town business, nigga. Fuck wrong with you? Justin Saw, what's going on, man? Justin Saw's my dog, man. Steve Gomez talking to Pee-wee. Gave him an explanation. Flex Money's over here rolling. You see what happens, Mac, when you come over here, man, and you know, you try to sag your pants like everybody else, bro. And you got and you got dirty drawers, you got shit stains in your drawers. Don't let your pants sag and you got shit stains, bro. Make sure your drawers are clean, man. If you're gonna show your motherfucking thong, dog, make sure it's clean. Nobody want to see a dirty thong ass motherfucker. Nobody want to see a man in a thong unless that's how you roll and shit. But damn, if you are gonna show your thong, make sure it's clean. Nobody want to see no brown strips, motherfucker. All right, you guys talking about Bugsy Siegel and shit. Immediately hire Champ and AP. We can't do it. We don't have the contract, man. There's people that are smarter than us. That's the reason why Robert Kraft can go down there and get massages and video never comes out and prosecution never happens, allegedly. Just saying. No Pee-wee. A little bit superstitious about the Flamingo Hotel. I wouldn't worry about it, dog. He putting too much on it. It's a hotel, bro. It's a casino. Go to the casino, have fun. That's it. Do this, man. Go do this, Pee Wee. Go book a one night there and check it out. And if you don't like it, have another reservation. Go somewhere else. Just go there for one night. See what you like it. Check it out. Or just don't go there. Just go to the bar and shit. Go there. Go stay in that area. Treasure Island got some pretty cheap rooms. Go to Treasure Island and cross the street and go over there and check it out, dog. I don't think that I know you're talking about what happened with Bugsy Siegel because of the Flamingo Hotel, dog. But I stayed there, dog. I had a great time. But Mac don't know nothing about that and shit. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Mac don't know nothing about that, dog. Ready for life. I like how the Patriots responded the right way. Seems like the minority hire is a popular hire, but the linebackers coaches are both great and Super Bowl MVPs. AP was the better option. I've been saying the same shit. But Pee Wee, man, you like a steak medium well? Yuck. There's only well done on the way to cook a good steak. Let me tell you why, little Pee Wee. I used to be a well done guy. Not medium rare, medium. I used to like my steak well done. But a funny thing happened. I actually went to a great steakhouse. Steakhouse here in LA called Mastro's. Way above Max pay grade because he's getting 4 for 4 for Wendy's and shit, so he don't fucking understand. But it was me and my wife, it was our anniversary. It wasn't our wedding anniversary, but it was our dating anniversary. So we went to Mastro's Steakhouse in Beverly Hills. Another thing that Matt can't afford. And I ordered the ribeye. Ribeye is supposed to be the best steak they had there. Ribeye, lobster mac and cheese. See, I know Rob knows. Lobster mac and cheese, man. Okay, not fake lobster mac. Real lobster mac and cheese, cream spinach and all that shit. So when I ordered my steak, I ordered the ribeye. Of course, if you got class Mac and you actually have a girl to celebrate with, you're gonna make a reservation. You're gonna say, "Is there a special occasion?" Yes, me. It's our anniversary. Blah blah blah. Okay, we're gonna have everything set up for you. We're gonna make it dope. So when you walk your girl in, she's walking into a dream, but you wouldn't know shit about that because everybody who fucks with you is a nightmare. Okay. So I'm gonna keep fucking this dude up. It's fun. You see how easy it is for me? It's too easy. So anyway, ordered. And when I ordered, we getting ready to order the steak. The manager came out because of course she's gonna pay attention to who has a birthday, anniversary, graduation. So he comes out. He's like, "Congratulations on your anniversary. We got something special for you." Da, da, da. He goes, "Sir, I just noticed something though." And I said, "What?" He goes, "You ordered, stripped it. You ordered the ribeye, well done." I said, "Yeah." He goes, "I wouldn't recommend that. I would recommend you ordering it medium because of the fact it's in a steak and the blah blah blah." And I said, "Well, nah." He goes, "I'll make you a deal. If you don't like the steak, it's on me. Try it my way first. If you don't like it, I'll make it the way you want it, and it'll be on me. You won't have to pay for it." Man, the steak was $120 steak, bruh. Once again, Mac, above your pay grade. Just for my steak, bruh. Not my wife's, not all the other shit. Okay? Hey, man. You gonna offer me a free $120 steak? I'll try it your way. Pee Wee, he brought that steak out, bro. That motherfucker sizzling and shit. And cause I told him, I said, "What's it's red blood." He goes, "That's not blood. That's not blood. That what you see, blood is If it's clear coming out, that means that's all the juices and flavor. There's no blood in the steak. That's not the. It's a misconception. It's the caramelization of the. We're talking food right now. Like, come on, dog. This is. It's the car. You said it was the caramelization of the enzymes inside of the meat. It's not blood because I thought it was blood. It ain't. Unless it's rare. So anyway, man, he brought that steak out, bro. And he stood there. He said, "Go ahead." He goes, "I personally went in there and picked it. Like, he went in there and got the best one. Go ahead." I looked at him, I was like, my wife was like, go ahead. So, cut like butter. I'm used to, you're used to carving into the steak like you're sawing a tree and shit. Like you gotta get it started. Nah. See, it's all about being exposed to shit. I started going to Mac. He's like, nah, don't dip it in nothing. Don't dip it in nothing. Just melt it in my motherfucking mouth, dog. I'm like, wow. He said, so what you think? I said, I'm good. I just learned something. So, Pee-wee, don't be afraid to try shit. If you're eating a quality steak, it doesn't need to be well done. But if you're eating like a strip steak, like when I go get my steak and eggs today, it's not going to be the same. I'm going to order it a little bit, more medium, more done. It's going to be more done, little pink, because it's a inferior grade of meat, so it needs to be cooked longer. I'm eating it with eggs. I'm not eating it gourmet and shit. So you got to be diversified, dog. Diversify yourself. Know who Bugsy Siegel is. I know you know who Patrick Mahomes is, but know who Bugsy Siegel is. Know that you can order a steak more than one way, bro. Know that you can have it like this when you're eating breakfast. Know that you can have it like this when you're eating dinner. Be well-rounded. Be a well-rounded man. Don't be a fat-ass tubble-lard like motherfucking Mac. Have some culture, bruh. Ladies like a motherfucker like that. Don't always be walking around with motherfucking cut-off khakis and house shoes like Mac. Learn how to have at least one suit if she wants to invite you somewhere and shit. Don't have to go to the mall. Go to your closet. Know you got something to put on. If she invites you, a girl that you like, and she tries to invite you to her sister's graduation or invite you to a wedding or some shit, you're not trying to figure shit out. You go to your closet, man. Shit, I got something fly. Yeah, she sees me in my hoodie and shit and my motherfucking beanie, but she gon' see me fucking on point. Keep your fucking car clean and shit. If you want a girl in it, if you want your homies in it, keep it dirty. It's man shit. We're going to help you, Pee-wee. We've already improved you already, bruh. We're here to improve and uplift people. Trust me, dog. I'm here to help you. Yeah, and if you like it, but I'm just saying, there's nothing wrong with that. Are you at a barbecue? Are you at Ruth Chris? Like, what the fuck? You're going to be looking crazy, bro. If you order Ruth Chris and you order your steak extra crispy, the motherfuckers is going to be... They'll give it to you, but they're going to be laughing at me. This motherfucker out here ain't cultured. This motherfucker ordered a fucking hamburger. Like, are you at Carl's Jr.? Like, what the fuck? Are you... Crazy, bro. On the rate of God. Burgers well done are good, though. In-N-Out's off the chain. Nevada rated with the $1.99 dono. Thank you, big dog. Come on, man. Tip our street CEO of Smack. You already know. Come on, dog. You guys seen me flame so many motherfuckers on here, bro. I'm just like this torch. You know what's funny about this torch right now? Look. You can't even see the fucking flame. Put your hand in front of that bitch. You can't see nothing. It looks like I ain't clicking nothing, bruh. Put your hand in front of that motherfucker. You'll be at the burn unit. God. On the radar guy, little Pee Wee. Talking about In-N-Out Burger. God. They're going to be out there, Pee Wee. They'll be out there. Antoine, what's going on, Antoine Jackson? Fact Shack, I stand with you. Been standing on AP. Fans of Raider Nation don't know AP still stand up. Mark Davis don't mess us up 3 rings. I think Mark's not going to fuck it up. With him telling everybody, don't talk to Patrick Graham about nothing. Don't even ask him how his family's doing. Hey, Patrick, how's the wife and kids? Don't talk to him. Why is he holding on to Patrick Graham so tight? Dr. Feelgood, doesn't it really apply to New England? I guess it doesn't. If you know the loopholes, man, it's like knowing the loopholes in the tax code. Well, then again, Mac don't know. He has a job, but he has little tax liens right now. How do you have a tax lien working at the gas station? It doesn't make sense. Loopholes in the tax code. You got a good accountant. He could say you look and they tell you what your motherfucking return check is, and you get an extra $1,000, and you got the same deductions and the same people that's on your shit. You like, what the fuck did you do? Oh man, shit. All I did was put this and this and that. There's a loophole in the tax code saying that if you you drive a certain, like Robert knows, if you drive a certain amount of miles per year, the government will give you a subsidy, but they're not going to tell you. So much shit, so much money you won't get back on your taxes because you don't know what to fucking put in the damn shit. You don't know. You don't know that every year the tax laws change every year. Last year's tax code is not this year's tax code. If you don't know what that shit is, you might be able to get an extra $2,000 if you just knew to add this deduction or to put this on here. Like, Patriots are motherfucking gangsters, bro. What part do you not understand? They're in Boston. Whitey Bulger. That's another criminal you need to look up, Lil Pee Wee. Whitey Bulger. Come on, dog. Come on. Lil Pee Wee, talking on no radio. Hugh Jackson was a bad head coach. Yeah, he was horrible. Tip your bartender, man. To link for the merch. Gully Man, what's up, Gull? I was chased by a dog when I was working for UPS, man. That was probably the fastest I ever ran in my life. Let me tell you something, dog. Even them yip yip dogs will put a fucking hole in your calf muscle and shit. Fuck around. The little yip yip motherfuckers will bite the fuck out of your ass. They got fangs. If you didn't know, dogs have fangs and shit. Don't fuck around. Those dogs were scaring me. They were just like this little ass motherfucker. Let's scare the shit out of him. They were nipping at a nigga though, man. I was out. But soon as I turned the corner to get back on that other street, them motherfuckers stopped, turned back around. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, you was good. You got to be in Rob. Don't go down certain streets and you ain't with nobody. Ain't nobody coming out to meet you and shit. Like, Mac don't know that. You can go to any hood, anywhere. You can go to the favelas down there in Brazil. Now I know Mac don't know what a favela is. I'm too smart to even be fucking talking shit to you, but I'm still a nigga and I'll still roast you. If you know somebody on that street. But if you know somebody on that street, they better come out. They better come outside. Okay? They better be coming outside, dog. I told y'all that story, man, that time when I was in Compton, dog. When I went down there, man, I was on Easy E's block. Man, shit. I drove down the street. I called them and said, hey, they said, call me when you get here. I'm smart. I said, I called these motherfuckers, dog. And told my man, I'm gonna be turning down your street like 5 minutes. Right when I got to the street, I called. All right, man, we coming out. Turned down that street. I turned out that street, and it was in the daytime. I turned down that street, man, and I'm driving up because I never been there. You know how you're looking at the numbers and you're not driving fast, but you're driving slow enough to read and shit. All I start seeing motherfuckers peeking out of windows. Motherfuckers heads lifting up. Motherfuckers turning. They didn't come outside, Rob. They weren't outside, bro. So I doubled back. I went around the other street. I went around the block. Just basic shit. Shit that Mac don't know nothing about. You couldn't be where we been, Mac. You couldn't fucking survive with us. I went around the corner. I was right on Alondra, man. Right off Alondra. Okay? I went back around, got back on Alondra. Okay? When I came back around to that same street, when I turned again, it only took me 2 minutes to go around the block. When I came back out, came there, all these motherfuckers was on the street. There wasn't nobody on the street, Rob, when I drove through there. And I wasn't creeping like I was doing nothing. I was just driving good enough to look. When I came back around, them motherfuckers were outside. Every fucking house had somebody outside, even if it was the old lady, even if it was somebody's uncle, hood, them motherfuckers was out. Who the fuck is that? Now me, I ain't from Compton, but I'm street smart. Worst thing I could have did was act like I wasn't supposed to be there. So I'm just like, fuck, these motherfuckers gotta come out. So I just parked. When I parked, motherfuckers start walking towards the car. Both sides of the street. Start doing this. Not fast. Just like this. And I'm like, man, these motherfuckers better come out here. My boy comes out. Yo, Shaq, all right, man, came out. They said, he good. He good. He good. He good. He with us. He good. Oh, okay. All right, shit. Okay. We about to see what's up. Like, I got out the car, you know, played it off, Rob. Cool. Chirp my shit. Sup, nigga. And then they still didn't like disperse. They just backed off and they still kind of just went back to they were outside. So I got in the house. I was like, come on, dog. Let's go in the house, man. Shit. Man, got in the house, man. Cool. I said, what the fuck, nigga? What the fuck wrong with you motherfuckers? Yo, dog, I was on the phone with my baby mama and shit. I said, motherfucker, don't ever have me pull up like that. Oh, you was good. We knew you was coming. Motherfucker. Hey, see? They don't understand that shit. Rob, they don't understand that shit, dog. Them motherfuckers was... Tundra, you write about McNuck segment. He'll follow the hoodie. He'll never work under a brother. Why would he? Do you guys remember what happened when Josh McDaniels had the team meeting? I'm going to smoke my cigar again, you know, because like Max says, man, I need to get a job and shit. I've been on here for 2 hours and 18 minutes. You know, when you work at PetSmart, you only get a 30-minute lunch. So he ain't even on here no more. Motherfucker. I could talk about you all day. Remember when we had that meeting and Josh McDaniels was so disconnected from talking to the players? Because there's one thing to talk to people and there's another one to talk at people. He had Antonio Pierce talk for him. When he said, okay, everybody, it's an opportunity for you guys to, you know, speak your mind. He didn't have no fucking idea that they were going to go in on it. They went in, man. And he was so flustered, he had Antonio get up there and talk. This is how everybody started realizing that Antonio Pierce is a leader. And I'm going to say this right now, man. Antonio Pierce is going to be a head coach in the NFL within the next 5 years. If the Raiders don't hire him, he's going to be a head coach. There's nothing you guys can do. It's over. Either he's going to be a Raider or he's going to be something else. He's going to be a head coach. You're not stopping that man. You're not putting a lid on him. AP is going to be a head coach, bro. If Jerod Mayo can be one, AP got more experience as coaching experience than he does. AP's getting his job. Okay. He had Antonio go up. Antonio went up there, told him the whole story about, what they had to do and how they went up against the had believing in themselves and believing in, how AP starts talking, man. When that man starts talking, I feel like I want to put on a fucking helmet with my old ass, go out there and break my leg. Rob, I go out there, man, put me on a fucking helmet. Go out there for what? Shaq. All right, yeah. All right, man, what we do? Kakaya. My motherfucking leg is at the goal line and shit. These motherfuckers done drug me into the end zone and shit. Okay. But he started talking about them beating the Patriots and how they believed in themselves and all of that, and everybody felt it, man. And then Josh McDaniels pulled him to the side and said, don't ever talk about the Patriots like that again. I thought you were a Raider, bro. You're getting a whole Raider payroll check, and you're mad still at Antonio Pierce because he beat you when you were a Patriot? Don't ever talk to you're in the Raiders facility, dog? And you're talking about don't ever talk about the Patriots like that? Oh, you gotta go. He ain't never gonna work for no nigga, dog. It ain't happening. What time is it, y'all? 10:40. Go get my steak. AP isn't seasoned enough. Okay. Tell Jerod Mayo that. Jerod Mayo is 8 years younger. Never coached a NFL game in his life. AP coached 9. 5-4. 63-21. The Christmas Day massacre against the damn Chiefs, but he don't have enough experience to coach the Raiders. But Jerod Mayo has enough experience to coach after the hoodie. Come on, dog. Y'all trying too hard. Gully man, what more do you want from AP, man? Y'all just be saying shit. You gotta understand they just saying shit, bro. God, Jerod Davenport. AP still interim HC, which means he might not be the best qualified candidate. Did you just hear what just happened? They hired the linebackers coach, bro, or the defensive coordinator, bro, who never had any coaching experience ever in his life. He's the youngest coach in the NFL. 37 years old. It's lies, bro. It's excuses. Just say you don't want them, bro. Stop making shit up. Just say you don't want them. I respect it more. Y'all, there's too much value put on experience. Too much value. It's not about experience. It's about execution. Josh McDaniels had more experience than everybody. Was he a good coach? No. That's why experience is overrated. You have to do the job. You have to execute. Your experience will get you the job, but it won't let you keep the job. That man has been the head coach of 2 franchises. Head coach. The offensive coordinator of a 6 championship team. Not a leader, bro. That's what it is. It's about, who's more qualified than Bill Belichick? Bill Belichick just got replaced by the linebackers coach, bro. That's why experience is overrated. Bill Belichick just got replaced by the linebackers coach, by one of the players he used to coach, bro, who had no coaching experience. Just say you don't want him, bro. Stop making shit up. Gully man said, look seasoned to me. I agree. Jerod Davenport, AP showed some flaws in his clock management this year. Okay, so what? That could be fixed. Like Josh McDaniels didn't have clock management problems. Come on, man. Just say you don't want them, dog. Come on, dog. You guys are talking about clock management issues, bro? Come on, dog. That's fixable. Especially when you're running an offense that's not your offense. I'm running an offense that's not my offense. I got personnel that's not my personnel. I got a quarterback that's not my quarterback. Isn't that what you guys were saying when Derek Carr was there? You're like, oh man, that's not his quarterback, Shaq. That's not his. Come on, dog. Is AOC his quarterback? No. He didn't draft him. He didn't pick him. He just said you're going to be the starter. Like you guys keep moving the goalposts, bro. For one guy, you leave it there, and the next guy, you keep moving it back. Gully man. Harbaugh ship says when we told McNummy. I said we ride with AP. I agree. Go time for the Raiders. Jerod Davenport, take this division while the Chiefs are on the decline. Chiefs ain't on the decline, bro. You hear that, little Pee-wee? Jerod Davenport says you guys are on the decline. You guys aren't on the decline, bro. Because if Eric Bieniemy comes back to the fucking Chiefs, we're in trouble. We got problems. The problem with the Chiefs this year was play calling. The play calling was horrible, execution, and they got to get rid of those receivers that don't want to catch the football. Travis Kelce is distracted. Okay? He said on his own podcast with his brother Jason, he said that he was contemplating retiring, but then yesterday he just said he's coming back for 2024. That dude's going to be gone soon. He's not. What else does he have to play for? Gronk retired in his 10th year. I think Kelce gonna be out of here soon enough. He don't have to keep playing, bro. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer. He's a 2-ringer, and his girl's worth $750 million. I want to keep coming on here freezing with y'all and fucking around with y'all. Hey, dog. I'm about to get on this motherfucking PJ with my girl and not even have to crack my wallet once. That would be a dream. That you never have to open your wallet, pull out your fucking credit card, ATM, debit, nothing, bruh. You ain't got to do shit. Just show up. You don't even got to show up. Because one of her assistants will come and get you. Travis, time to go. All right. Let me put on my sandals. Let me put my sandals on and shit. Wearing sandals. They're not washed up. Because, man, next clip's got to build too. Restart from scratch. You think Harbaugh's going to come over and keep everything? Nope, I wouldn't. I'm the hottest coach in the world. Like I always say, man, as a man, and like a lot of people, there's a bunch of grown little boys that are out here in the world. And you gotta be careful out there, man. Guard your grill, man. Watch out for these motherfuckers, dog. Watch out, man. They at your job. They live in your complex. Some of them might even be some of your homies. They haven't evolved. They haven't developed. They don't understand this man shit is like, it's real. Like, everybody's not going to be a little bitch like you. Everybody ain't going to be no punk. Everybody ain't going to live off of their mama all the rest of their life. Everybody ain't going to motherfucking, let their girl fucking do everything. Like, they're going to lead. They're going to get out there and get in on the front lines and take some slings and arrows and shit and have to defend territory and have to protect their fam bam and all of that. A lot of these motherfuckers don't know that shit, though. But they mad at you because you are doing that. When they see you, they see a motherfucking alpha dog. They're beta males, bruh. They got all the time in the world to come over and criticize people that's actually doing shit while they're watching you doing nothing. They think by them watching you is the same as you doing you. And I'm telling you, man, Jim Harbaugh is him. And when you're him, you don't motherfucking accept nothing. Hey man, hey Jim, here's your defensive coordinator. His name's Patrick Graham. Huh? You know who the fuck I am, bro? Like, I'm Harbaugh, nigga. You got me fucked up. That's why I don't think Harbaugh's coming. Gully man, Harbaugh's weird as fuck to me, socially awkward. Hey, possibly. I want the big name guy, they always do. Jerod Davenport, Harbaugh is saturated with football knowledge. That's why he looks weird. He's a football geek. Jerod Davenport, do you know who John Harbaugh is? Do you know who Jack Harbaugh is? I saw the guy who you said is saturated with football knowledge and a football geek lose to his brother in the Super Bowl, the Harbaugh Bowl. I saw that. You saw that. Jim Harbaugh's not even the best coach in his family. What are you talking about, bro? There's 3 Harbaugh coaches. Jack, who used to coach all over the NFL, including the 49ers. Jim, he about to win another one this year. He beat his own brother. And John, I mean, and Jim, Jack, John, and Jim. Jim is the least football saturated one out of them all. That's like talking about the Manning family. Peyton has 2, Eli has 2, Archie has none. But I remember Archie Manning. Eli Manning is the least talented quarterback out of them all. Archie Manning was way better than Eli. He was just down there with the ain'ts, no S. Remember when they used to wear, Robert, when they used to wear the damn bags with the holes to cut out the eyes and they said, we're the ain'ts? Archie Manning was a monster, bro, in the 70s, but he was on the fucking ain'ts. He's a better quarterback than Eli. So let's not act like Jim Harbaugh. He's not even the best coach in his family, bro. He's not even the best coach in his own family. Let's just cut the hype. He barely got some shit Monday. He's been a champion Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. He's been a champion 4 days. Jim Harbaugh's been a champion 4 fucking days. 4. And you guys are already juggling his nuts. He's been a champion 4 fucking days, bro. Cut it out. Gully man in the house. Gully man like me. Okay. I'm gonna let y'all go at it. I'm gonna skip over all of that. But go ahead, Gully. Go ahead, Gully. Go ahead, Jerod Davenport. Do y'all. Cliff Bolden, man. Tar Heel basketball is what I like. Me too, man. I've been a Tar Heel fan since the shot. Hey, Cliff. I remember, man, because we all know that those of us who really are about the Tar Heels, we know that Jordan hit the shot in Georgetown in '82. The summer before that, man, '81. Well, actually, it was a little bit. It was actually '82, the beginning of the season of Jordan's freshman year at North Carolina. I went to stay with my grandmother. Me and my brother, my younger brother, went to stay with my grandmother in Florida. And there was a YMCA that was by my grandmother's house in Florida. And I used to go down there and we would play, play one-on-one down there and stuff down there, man. And man, so go down there with my cousins and oh man, it's my cousin. He's from California and shit. And California, man, shit. Y'all don't know how to play no basketball out in California and shit. And I'm like, man, give me the ball and shit. Show you what's up. So man, I was out there, man. I was beating the kids that were out there. Whoever was out. I didn't know who could play and who couldn't. I was beating them though. So this one said, oh man, you think you good and shit, man. I don't even remember the kid's name. I'll just make up a name. I'm gonna get Robbie, man. Man, tell Robbie, man, go get Robbie. So they ran and got Robbie or some shit. And I'm like, well, who's Robbie? He's like, oh man, you don't want to play against Robbie. His cousin's Michael Jordan. I said, who the fuck is Michael Jordan? Nobody knew who Michael Jordan was yet. Because North Carolina and California, they weren't playing North Carolina games in California. They weren't playing those kind of games. Pac-10 games. I was watching those games. I said, Michael Jordan, I don't know no fuck. He plays for North Carolina. I don't give a fuck who he plays for and shit. So Robbie came. Robbie could play, but he didn't beat me. Not that I'm the greatest basketball player of all time, but I was better than those kids that were out there. Robbie was their hero, and we played a couple of one-on-one games, and he was hitting some shit, but all I had to do was motherfucking drive past his ass and go to the rack. That was it. So he started telling me, I said, man, who was Michael Jordan? Oh man, Michael Jordan's gonna be greatest player. You know, blah, blah, blah. You just telling me about, my cousin, da-da-da-da-da, this, that, nothing. I didn't know nothing about Michael Jordan, dog. I knew Ralph Sampson, and I knew all these other motherfuckers, Patrick Ewings and all that. I didn't know nothing about no Michael Jordan, bro. So, man, of course, you know, you have some instance like that. That's when you start watching, you know, I'm gonna check out this Michael Jordan guy and shit. What the fuck they talking about? Michael Jordan shit. Because he wasn't Michael Jordan. He was Mike Jordan, actually. So, man, I remember the first game I watched with Jordan, and they introduced him as Mike Jordan. Not Michael, Mike. Freshman out of Wilmington, North Carolina. Mike Jordan. Mike. Not Michael, Mike. And they played against Clemson, dog. And it was on ESPN. Man, I saw this dude, man. This dude was running faster than everybody. This dude was he was a freshman. He didn't get a lot of shots, man. I think he had like 13 points because, you know, they had Perkins, Sam Perkins. They had James Worthy, you know. But this motherfucker just stood out he just stood out. Just the way he played, bro. Defensive fucking ball hawk. He's on the motherfucking best dude. Fucking taking the ball, passing the ball up court. Worthy, you know how Worthy is. You know how Worthy with the long ass. Worthy dunk. He was a statue dunk. Bow. I'm just like, damn, this motherfucker's fast. It just seemed like he was faster than everybody else. Like, damn, this motherfucker. You don't know who you don't have no idea what he's gonna become. I'm just watching. I'm like, not that I liking him. I'm just like, man, this guy, he was just standing out. And he was making all the right plays because, you know, in Dean Smith's system, you're passing the ball. You're not really shooting. But every time he was open, he'd shoot. And he seemed to be off the ground higher than everybody. I'm like, damn, this motherfucker really jumps high. Like this guy's jumping as high as he can on a fucking jumper. I mean, he's like 4 feet in the air. His bottom of his shoes is like 4 feet off the air. I'm like, damn, he's shooting over people easy. It's like you're going through your mind and watching. I think he had like 13 points. And then he did a backdoor alley-oop. This motherfucker, man, he fucking steps out, he pushes off, goes to the basket, throw it up, bow. I'm like, TV guy, Rob. When does North Carolina play again? Shit, let me watch this motherfucker some more. Cliff. Oh, they play Duke. I'm gonna watch it again. Man, by the end of that year, I didn't even have a college team. Man, by mid-season, dog, I was Carolina like a motherfucker, man. I'm at school like, hey, man, this motherfucker Michael Jordan, dog. Who the fuck is that? Trying to tell you, bro. Alright, so, yeah, you already know. Bo Long, what's going on, man? Tragedy turned triumph, what's going on? TTT in the house. Gully, need my steak medium rare? Yeah. You had me a ribeye for breakfast. Ooh. It might be too late. Gully, man, you niggas making me want a steak. Yeah, come on, dog. Steak and eggs, make it happen. They got a Mastro steak at Crystal's Mall in Vegas. They just put one in the Bay Area, bruh. You know what's funny, man? It's funny how your homies, man. I'm gonna get off of here, man, because I gotta go eat. Come back later. It's funny how when your homies discover something you already know, they want to try to act like, oh, y'all been through this. Your homies always try to act like they discovered some shit. They always do that. They always, like, when you already knew about it. Y'all, man, you don't know nothing about no motherfucking deep dish pizza at Pizza Hut shit, man. Me and old girl, nigga, you don't know nothing about that. I'm like, motherfucker, I've been to Pizza Hut, had to be, you ain't had it the way I had it. So your boys always want to act like they got one up on you all the time. That's just part of being homies, man. So, man, my best friend, man, this nigga called me up, man. They opened one up in the Bay Area, dog, and he called me up and said, so, yo, man, yeah, me and Elizabeth, man, we went to go get. I'm not saying my boy's real name. I'm making a name up, shit. Okay. Yeah, me and Liz, man, we went over to Mastro's Steakhouse, man. Shit, had a ribeye and shit, man. You don't know nothing about no ribeye and shit. You asses probably eating that Sizzler and shit. You know, that's your boys, bro. You probably eating that Sizzler, nigga. Eating that Sizzler, man, and shit. Eating the motherfucking Malibu chicken and shit. Hibachi chicken or whatever the fuck he said. You ain't eating that. I said, nigga, I've been eating that Mastro's. Man, nah, man, it is brand new, dog. They just open it up. They don't even got one in L.A. I'm like, dude, I've been eating at Mastro's, man, for years. They got one in Beverly Hills. They got one in Malibu. Come on, Rob knows. He's from here. The Ocean Club, and then they just built one across the street from Staples Center. There's 3 of them out in L.A. Oh, okay, all right, but maybe you do know about it. Nah, nigga, I don't know about it. I've been there many times. Oh, well, man, what do you know about that lobster mac and cheese? Like, he really thought a no Raider guy, bro. He really thought he was, man, what did you have over there, man? You don't know what you doing and shit. I was like, lobster mac and cheese, nigga. I said cream spinach. Man, I didn't have that, man. We had the corn on the cob, or we had blah, blah. I was like, nigga, get off my phone, bro. Acting like I ain't been nowhere and shit. Okay. So, all right, man, let me go ahead and go, you guys, man. Okay. I think we ran Mac out of here, dog. But hey, he'll be back if he comes back and he keeps his mouth shut, he'll be fine. But if he wants to come over here and he, he wants to stand with a pumping high heels and shit with a Coach purse, we'll let him do that too. Mac the Check and Filter.